Hello, testing, testing. Is this thing working correctly? Give me a thumbs up, guys. Okay, there's no duplicating my voice. Excellent. Hello, welcome back to rollxplay, where we roll dice and play games. We are here once again. It has been a while since we last played, but we are back. We have 4 out of the 5 players today. Frey may be joining us a little bit later since they were slightly busy this morning. But nonetheless, we shall continue either way. And we are on episode 9 of our second chapter of Still Hearts. We are chugging our way through and we'll be reaching quite a crucial point in the story soon. If not today, maybe next session. We'll see. But before we begin, if Leonie, you could give us a recap, that would be stupendous.
Okay, I don't know that word, but I'm assuming it means good.
Yes.
So, last session, we finally left, we left Mortithmouth, I can't pronounce that,
She did the thing.
behind, being joined by Samantha's group, as well as the other party we faced during the Pharaoh's judgment. We also learned about that other party, that they were on their journey because their friend Mara has been trapped in the body of a sentinel. And they are trying to find a way to change that. While we were on the way, then had another conversation with Akis, trapped in the memory orb, and learned a bit about Miss Kamandera and the city we are going to. Learned about a very concerning shit, which is why they were after that very unsure if we should continue with our plans to involve the other party in our attack on Kamandera. On the course of our journey, we found a safe space, an oasis that we could rest in and spend the night. And also, through some very lucky checks, we located a boon from the god Solindar that gave each one that consumed it a +2 to a chosen stat, which was very nice. And at the evening of that, as we all consumed our boons, we had a conversation with the other party, explaining to them what we were doing, what dangers we'd be facing, and they decided to join us officially.
Very good, very good. And we pick up right where we last left off, pretty much. You were having a long rest as you had found this little oasis in the middle of the desert, relaxing amongst yourselves, preparing for the next kind of leg of your journey. There are only a couple of days left of your travel now as you look ahead to where you're going. But since we are doing a bit of a sort of rest downtime period for this little kind of moment in time, I will ask if there's anything you guys would like to do during or after your long rest. You have just sort of given the rundown of the plan with the rest of the group. There's been sort of a general sort of basically a synopsis of what to expect or what's ahead of them. You haven't gone into full detail. That's up to you. If you want to go into detail, you have to tell me on what the details are specifically, like if you start going into who Kamandera is specifically or who this Archmage sort of society is, whatever it may be. You tell me that. But apart from that, you can go about your business for this evening. So if we go around in a circle, who wants to go first? And we go from there.
Well, Sienna would love to have a chat with the core party.
Okay, that'll be a good jumping off point then. So as you finish sort of updating everyone on what's happening, you take a moment yourselves away from the larger group as the night is beginning to kick in. What do you wish to talk about then?
Thank you for gathering. I have a quick question. Have any of you ever heard the name Ruthius?
Yeah.
A good question, have we?
Do any of you have proficiency in religion?
I don't think so.
9.
4.
No.
No.
If not, then no. Unfortunately not. It's not something you would have learned on the go. This is just an integral part of the religious aspect of the world. Not so much about history. So, unfortunately, none of you have really heard about it.
Would maybe Melody or Discord know? Knock knock. In head. Hello.
Well, they do
Are
have
the
to
Ruthius
appear in
people?
front of you to talk to you for the most part. So it's up to you if you want them to be involved in this conversation.
What about Wrath, since he's always listening?
Like creep.
You and your NPCs in your heads, for fuck's sake.
Hey, listen.
You made 2. I gave you 1.
You ask Wrath, Thorn?
Not ask. I'm just assuming he's listening. So, but if he's not, then fuck it. I don't
You
know.
did tell him to like pack it in and like bottle it up, so
When did I do that?
quite a while ago.
Yeah, ages ago, but
Can
you know.
we switch the gears on that? Can we be like, hey, can we
That's
metagame
why
real
he's
quick?
not been saying anything.
Fucking damn it! Okay, we're gonna have a talk after this, mister. But if he's not listening, then no. She wouldn't just outright ask him, because after she talked to him last time, he embarrassed her, so no.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, if none of you have, so during the talk with my mum, I did bring up what the pharaoh had noticed, that I had some sort of connection to the Shadowfell, and apparently that's where my dad is, or is something. I didn't
What?
quite. No, I don't think he's there. I just think he has some sort of connection or something. I'm gonna try and find more out. But anyway, apparently his name is Eruthius, and he is, as far as I know, ancient and very powerful. And I don't think he's supposed to be around anymore. And maybe he's also evil.
What?
I only have very base knowledge. I barely remember any of it during my teachings. So, but I'll find more. I just thought I should update you guys.
Sienna, are you okay?
I'm processing. But yes. And I think he's also asleep. Like always. Which is why, Thorn, how did you contact Lily? When, like, do you think, is there a surefire way to get her attention? Do I just go to sleep thinking of her?
I don't know. I just called for Lily and she appeared.
Oh. Okay. I'll try that.
Or you just dream about something you're not supposed to, which is, you know,
How do I
tricky.
do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
I will-
sorry, it happens randomly. I don't really know. Maybe she just likes me. But yeah, try calling out to Lily. She might not always answer, but I don't doubt she'll ignore you. I think I said that wrong.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I said that wrong. Whoops. How do I say that right? Okay.
I doubt she'll ignore you,
Yes.
but I don't doubt.
Yes, I say that instead of what I said.
Okay. I'll just try and contact her because I think she knows more about this. Maybe she's willing to share.
And in case she's busy and maybe not available, after we're done with all of this, we could go do some research, try to figure it out.
Yes, I was thinking of maybe asking Korthak because, you know, he's very involved with all the religious.
I thought about asking
Things,
Feline,
so-
but I mean,
Oh, yes, that's also very possible. They're kind of a package deal, so I think what
Really?
one knows, the other would likely also know.
Well, all of us really have complicated family dynamics, so
We do. Oh,
I'm
and that
scared to
matter.
ever find out if Nell's parents are ever alive. Oh god.
You will look over
turns
towards the
to
wheelchair.
Fennel. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, he seems busy.
Hold on, one sec.
Let's ask him later.
Let me just, hold on, I need to do this. Just bear with me.
Oh, I thought you were.
I thought he was saying something
I was
with
like,
Fennel.
what
I was
do you
like,
mean?
what's happening?
Bear with me.
What's happening?
I need to make a check. This is a very important check.
Hold everybody.
Hold.
We're holding.
Okay.
Why did you make an acrobatics check for him?
He leans back
His
in the
back flip.
wheelchair and starts doing like the sort of like holding on the wheels without the front
Yeah,
ones.
Thorn's gonna kick him over.
Yeah,
No, do not.
he thuds into the sand.
Eh.
Why?
Because it's funny.
What is happening?
No, that is
No.
that's not.
And then it's
He's not
gonna
hurt.
help him up.
It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah. None of this is real. We're in a fucking simulation.
Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Anyway, okay. Okay, have a nice night, everybody. Bye.
If you want to ever chat a bit about it, I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind. But just gives her a pat on the back.
I give you a hug.
Oh, hugs back. I'm glad you got to meet your mom again. She seemed lovely.
Yeah. Me too. She really likes all of you, by the way. She's seen bits and pieces, and she's very fond of you guys.
Score. No, I'm kidding.
Who's the favorite?
Me? I am? Really?
Obviously.
Not even a question, but okay. Get some rest, everyone. And stop pushing over Fennel and walks.
Real, it was fake.
He's just completely dazed, being
Listen.
pushed in his wheelchair.
If I can't bully your boyfriend, he can't bully mine.
Did I push over Shiloh out of his wheelchair? Excuse me, what?
What are you talking about, Ben?
There is no wheelchair. There is no Fennel.
I'm
We've
being
all been
Very
gassed.
true.
dehydrated.
My brain.
What a way to start.
Ben's gonna stay up for a little bit in case any of the people from the other group have questions or want to ask anything.
Sure.
He'll make it known that he's open to discuss things. But other than that, just clean up all the plates. I'm assuming.
Because you are on the go, it's not like you have proper kitchenware and plates and whatnot, cutlery. So it is just half put together, whatever you can scramble and put in as some sort of a dining setting. But you begin to clean up as best as you can. Even using some of the water from the oasis that's here, created by Solindar. It's all purified, so as soon as you put the plates in or whatever you're cleaning off, it all just dissipates and fades away into just crystal clear water. So this is probably the best dishwasher you're ever going to have. So you make the most of it while you can.
Shit, can I
Dishes get
say
plus
some of
one.
this? Like, bring it home with me.
Do our dishes get +1, or is that just from the...
They are now magically enchanted. They will never rust. Well done.
They're the fucking Beauty and the
Yeah, balls.
Beast.
I immediately put my sword in that. That's nice.
No, that's what she said.
Alright. Let's slow down.
I pull it out and now it's dripping wet. What the hell?
Alright.
End the stream. End the.
I know.
The mood
Cut the tape, cut the
today is
tape.
Yeah, let's...
So,
We get pulled off stage.
just this hook comes out of nowhere and drags us out off screen.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Ven is cleaning up, waiting around just to see if anyone has questions. What about the rest of you?
You want to go first, Alex?
Sure. Just kind of considering we are in a larger group now, and I assume that makes us a bit easier to spot. Just, like checking the quote unquote perimeter,
Sure.
making sure like there's nothing dangerous.
You can roll a survival check as you just check the tracks that you've left behind, looking around, just taking in the wilderness to spot if there are
Yes.
any inconsistencies.
Ooh.
Okay. Checking the area as a whole, you can feel that change in ambient temperature as soon as you step out of the perimeter of this oasis. It is just that bitter cold that kicks in, and you are looking around the desert to the best of your ability. The sun is nowhere to be seen. The moon is present, but it's kind of half shining. It's not overly sort of here today on this evening. So as you're looking over the horizon, it is a little bit darker. You're not seeing as well as you could the previous nights when it was just completely clear and almost a blue haze. Tonight it is dark and it's hard to see anything further from 100 to 90 feet in front of you. So looking out ahead, it is a little bit disconcerting, especially when you look down at the path you came from and you can see the grooves of your many footfalls and from the carts itself that make you wonder, is there anything beyond that's been following us?
Mm-hmm.
But as of now, you see nothing that stands out to you.
Okie dokie. Then I'm just gonna go back to the bar. Still like, keeping an eye out, but just like within range of everyone.
Okay. You return back and just begin to scour the basically more the inner circle than the outer circle, since you can't see as far out. I will say, because of your survival check and being here and being alert, you can see that this place is a watering hole for many different creatures that come back and forth. But you have been very lucky this day that there are no sort of aberrant creatures, nothing coming here on this evening. It is just your group. Perhaps it is because you are such a large group that nothing is willing to come within that space and confront you, if you will. But there is that crater in the ground that you can spot, and the width, the size of it from the previous nights where you had seen that worm appear and within that sandstorm seems to be the same dimensions and is probably a similar creature, if not the same one, that has burrowed in here at some point and has left this large, broken, rocky sort of hole that descends downwards. Looking down and peering through it, you can see it's not all just that soft sand that's on the top layer of most things. It is a hardened dirt that turns into quite a quick stone. It's not as deep, the sand, as you'd expect. And there's something about the kind of erosion here that is different from other places where you have seen that kind of sandy material before. If you could roll a nature or arcana check, that would be lovely.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Nature or arcana? Oh, well, don't mind if I do.
Okay. With a 19, you examining the sand, examining the terrain, there is something about this environment, this region that you are in, that is different from other places. Now, it's one thing being in a arid sort of desert terrain, but this is purposeful. This was made this way. This is some magical flux that's caused this barren area to be so debilitated by the heat and erode everything so quickly. You've also noticed on your journey there's not been any sort of skeletons or bones. There's not been many structures either. A lot of it has eroded fairly quickly, and you're starting to get the idea that this entire landscape, if not under the right protections or right enchantments, that it will erode in the sunlight fairly quick. And it is quite prevalent and almost constant, to the point that you look back at your cart, the one that you came with, not the one that was provided to you by Mordithmus in the markets. You can see even that has shown some heavy wear and tear when it hasn't seen any, or should see any. The tarps are starting to bleed through as though small little holes have begun to poke in. The wheels on the actual kind of spokes themselves, they also seem to be slightly warped and bent and thinner in some areas. Like everything just has eroded quicker, as though time has accelerated.
Right, new goal. Let's not die here. I feel like reviving would become difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so like basically, this place, because it's been blessed by Solendar, is safe from that erosion.
Seems to be.
But, okay. I'm just gonna tell that to the party, just to be safe, even if we are close to getting out of this desert.
Okay.
Is it just the carts, or are some of us getting a few wrinkles? Like, is it people as well?
You can roll an investigation check if you want to.
Wait, do any of us age normally? Do we even have a chance to tell?
I'm gonna find some rust in my joints.
Oh yeah, true. Mobius might be the most normally aging out of
Wait,
us.
should I roll as well? I mean, well, never mind.
We can check
I'm
on the
good.
other party though. We can look at some of the more normal people in the other party.
Cassie, do you also want to roll an investigation check?
I can't. I just didn't. I know I asked the question, but I didn't know if I was allowed.
Yeah, go for it.
Damn.
All right. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. You've spent little time in the sun. You've tried to stay covered for the most part. You haven't been left without a wagon. You haven't been exploring anywhere you shouldn't in the bearing heat. It's hard to say. And the new people that you're with, they're fresh. You've not really known them that long. So anything on them that would be telltale signs of any sort of rapid aging, you're unsure. They could have just been like that. Unless you asked them. But as for now, seems fairly normal. No change.
We just forgot our sunscreen. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we're gonna be out of it so soon, but it is a little unnerving.
Definitely.
Um,
Should we be concerned about the cart breaking down? Or do you think it will be safe for the last few days?
I mean, I could try to fix it up a bit, maybe.
I think that would be safer if it isn't too much of a bother for you.
Of course not.
Okay. How do you wish to reinforce or repair the cart, Alex?
Well, that depends entirely on what I have on hand. Considering it is the sunlight that is eroding this thing, would it be possible to make it like a quote unquote like a roof, but like just like a cloth
Sure.
of some sort?
You could make some sort of canopy and extend upon the
Yeah.
one that's already there and create this essential T-piece awning that hovers and kind of covers everything. What base materials are you going to use? Do you use some of the kind of camping tools that you have at your disposal? Or
Yeah, probably. Like,
Okay.
let me just.
do you have any
Sure.
sorts of proficiencies in tools? And if so, which ones?
Yes, let me just find which ones they are. No. So. Wait.
You'll be able to see it at the bottom of your character sheet in the forge.
The
In the detailed parts of the very first thing you open.
detail? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
And then under your ability checks it says tools, and that should have your tools proficiencies.
oh, I'm fucking blind. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
So I I have carpenter's tools, I have smith's tools, thieves' tools, stinker's tools, and weaver's tools.
Why the fuck do you have thieves' tools?
Artifice?
I don't know.
Why
Okay.
not?
What aren't you telling us?
Kind of sus.
And I don't
Are
know how those
you?
got in there.
Okay, well, you
Genuine
can roll a, because this will be a mix of textiles and woodwork. We'll say this is more woodwork since you have the tool set at your disposal. If you want to roll a woodworking tools,
Okay.
carpenter's tools, or whatever,
Carpenter's.
whichever one it was. Yeah.
Jesus, please. As a fellow carpenter.
Shouldn't we ask Solendar instead of Jesus?
And
No,
that's
never mind. Jesus
Well,
came
no,
through.
yeah, Jesus came through. He's thank you, Big G.
That's
G.
a bad fucking
I know, I said it
20.
wrong on purpose.
Oh my god.
Am
it's
I
30.
Jesus?
That is a net 20. Maybe plot twist. Mobius is Jesus.
Ah!
my
It
God.
makes so much sense.
Oh my god! Because it was a carpenter's check too.
Shut up. Shut up.
That is such a. Oh my god.
Can you
My
imagine?
gosh.
Do I just make a train? Like, what happened?
How ironic
We
that Jesus was a
create the
carpenter.
steam engine.
Amazing. Okay, well, you create the sort of extension on what's there already, add on extra layers of wood to interconnect into this essentially inverted net that you make. It also kind of goes up and then creates this almost bell top at the peak, and then it very nicely covers everything, but it is a little bit... Now, you've done it perfectly, so you've rolled a nat 20, so this is the best result you could have gotten. However, because of the way the cart is built anyway, to create it has to become longer at the top, and then it has to go wide to cover everything possible. So it's still going to have a bit of flimsiness to it in some way or fashion if the cart is under pressure, but for what you've made at the moment, it covers everything, and whilst you're on journey as well. So you create the best possible result out of very little materials around you. So well done.
Thank you.
With that being made in the night, Thorn or Sienna, is there anything you guys get up to?
I think Thorn is just probably just checking in on Duncan, maybe detaching him from the cart for a little bit, letting him have a drink of water, maybe brushing him because the sand, but she knows she's gonna get dirty later, so why fucking bother? But yeah, she's just taking care of Duncan really, and kind of just like looking at the oasis, just like circling the water, or kind of pacing, like going back and forth, not doing the full circle, but she's like close to it, but not enough to get wet. But yeah, that's just what she's doing.
Which way do you walk around, clockwise or anti?
I didn't think it mattered. Clockwise?
Okay. You just begin to walk around.
You were attacked by 37 bats.
It shows wrong, sir. Wrong.
It was supposed to be empty! Death for you! Purple worm!
You fall into the hole and die.
Oh no.
Walking around, Duncan is currently got his head in the water and just blowing bubbles.
Okay.
Then breathing every so often through his nose. And just enjoying the cold element of this. It's not overly cold, but the fresh water does help to stave off any sort of heat strokes that he may have suffered during this trek. And you do your best to look after him as well. Walking around in this clockwise fashion, you can see all of the group that's here with you. And it's kind of strange for someone who had everything and then quickly had nothing, to then slowly piece it all back together. You can stare back at this group that you've made here, and you see them smiling, talking, preparing, planning, and there's not a hint of animosity. There's not a hint of regret or anger. There is just people here with good intentions, good hearts, and it's nice to have that sort of distraction, especially when you're going on a mission that who knows what could entail. And for you, as someone who is probably a little bit less trusting, can feel that kind of waning as you're walking around this fountain. What goes through Thorn's head?
First thought is, damn, I didn't think I'd get existential. No. She's just thinking about the journey and how everything led up to this. That first meeting with Sienna. Think about her time with Sienna and Lycentia. Thinking if she didn't have that, she wouldn't have this. So, she probably sheds a tear and wipes it away, because didn't think she would cry, but she's just grateful. Silently. Just not gonna say it out loud yet, but she's grateful that there is a space that won't treat her like how she's been treated. And she's immensely grateful for that.
Okay. Eventually you return back, and the evening is winding down, where everyone has gathered their roles and isolated themselves or grouped up underneath tents, and their long rest begins. Sienna, is there anything you wish to do before the long rest begins?
No, nothing I can't do tomorrow.
Okay. For Ven, as you're sat around looking and waiting if anyone has questions, you do see Farahai beginning to step towards you.
Oh boy.
You see him have a slight sort of, I wouldn't say he has a limp, but he walks with a bit of a sort of hobble to him as he leans on the spear that he has more than anything else to keep him aloft and walking. He just walks over to where you are. Are you currently sat down, or?
Yeah, probably sat down
Okay, he'll just
near the campfire.
sit next to you and just look towards the flames as well. The head just continue looking at the fire.
Is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine. They all seem very confident.
Your group? Or
And
everyone?
yours. Both of us.
Cautiously confident, I would say.
That would be wise. You can never let caution go unattended.
We know who we're dealing with.
Yes. About who we're dealing with, this seems like a personal agenda for you.
Me? Well, it's a friend that's been captured, and that friend helped me out a lot. Even when he had no reason to really trust me, but he did.
How did
So I
you
wanna
know to reach out to him?
Honestly, it was just a coincidence we met. Just happened to be in the same place at the same time.
Same place, same time. And if it was some other place, some other time, we might not be talking.
I guess you could say I got very lucky.
Lucky is one perspective that I think Allison would be on board with. But I have also heard people speak of eventualities, moments in time that were always meant to be. Now, I do not believe in those. To be honest, I don't try to believe in much. I try to see what is in front of me and take it as fact. But between you and I've always been trying to find purpose. Never know when it is, or where it is, or when it will happen. But this, to me, smells like an opportunity. It has the chance of one, at least.
What do you want your purpose to be in this?
For the amount of time that I've been traveling and seeing different people, I have become slightly frustrated with the human psyche. They can be a little bit frustrating to deal with, but an interesting enigma. I want to help understand this enigma and why we are who we are. To at least make it make sense. But sometimes things don't make sense. And that is just the rational part of me trying to connect dots when there are no dots to begin with. Life is strange.
It is very random, and not at the same time, I think. People can be quite irrational, but could be a rational reason to be irrational. You never know.
You never know.
But I guess you want to find out. Just be careful to not get too lost in it.
My ambitions are lower than my self-esteem, and I will be more than gladly to see that my aspirations go unattended if it is to help others. The curiosity of this mage society piqued my interest at the very beginning, but now knowing the truth, or at least hearing all of your stories, I don't even want to know about it anymore.
Everything I've learned about them just makes me... I don't know. Think of them worse and worse. How could they have possibly done the things that they do, knowing what they do? Having the powers that they have, they could have done so many things that are for the better, but they don't.
And that must end. If that is our goal.
Not right now. That's for later, when we know more about them. I don't think, unfortunately, even with this many people, we could even begin to take them on. Especially not in their territory.
Well, sometimes it is the drive and ambition that can overcome anything. Don't think that this all-powerful entity is unbeatable. As you have said, they are preparing, right? So it means they aren't prepared. There is always still a chance. But
I suppose.
the main reason I am here is just to say thank you for not telling the others.
About?
And he kind of just gestures to himself. Is that the wrong person? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was Leonie.
Fuck.
You have to spill your secrets now. You fucked up. Tell him.
He looks awkwardly.
You want to just pretend you didn't say that?
Why?
Because I don't think you told me whatever you might have told.
Oh, no. Oh.
Um,
Oh, no.
Trust me, whatever it is, it's probably not weirder than whatever I have going on or anyone else in this group, so...
Okay.
Are you alright?
Yes.
Does he seem embarrassed or nervous?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. Ah, that's a minus 3
Cannot
to
see
it as well.
anything across his face. He just stands up. Okay. Have a good evening. And walks off.
What a strange individual.
He just starts scratching his chest.
Tell us. Tell us.
Okay. Anything else?
Before Ven goes to bed, after everyone's kind of settled in, and he's gonna find not a private area, but basically somewhere off to the side. Is there like a rock or any like small object can fit in a palm sort of thing?
Yeah, there will be. There's some rubble from the destruction of the worm having come out of the ground. So you can grab something there if you wish to have this location.
Yeah. Oh, not for that.
Okay.
Just grabs a pebble or something and is gonna think back on what a kiss said / hinted at. And is gonna focus on it and try to, without his normal magic, as he would with illusion or something like that, change its color the way he would change his own color of skin or hair.
Roll a charisma check.
Okay.
The fact that you get to roll means it's technically possible.
Gosh.
20 minus 3, so.
Do you wish to reroll?
I forgot if I used the plus 10 or not today. Does
I'm not
anyone
sure.
remember?
I don't.
I'm gonna say I don't think you did, but I'm not confident about that.
I don't know.
I
I
don't know
think
if I-
most people
I know
may
me
have.
and Thorn did, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if anyone
I
else
did as well.
And Mobius did too, but I
Yeah.
don't think Ben and Fennel used theirs, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though...
I'm gonna try.
Fingers crossed.
So plus 10?
Yeah.
Minus 3. Jesus fucking Christ.
What the fuck is that?
We're at
roll?
Googly Moogly.
As a 16.
29.
Holy shit.
What do you try and change it to?
What color is it now?
It's going to be like a sandstony sort of beige yellow.
Hey,
He's gonna try to change it into like a cyan blue. Maybe like make it also slightly shimmery compared to the sandstone.
Okay. How long do you spend on it?
So it doesn't take away too much from my long rest.
Okay. You find a loose stone. It's light as you pick it up in your hand. Enough for your kind of palm size as you try and focus on it. You spend the somewhat early nights before you sleep trying to imbue whatever magic that you may have be it innate or spell casting, could be anything. You're trying to tap into something that is unknown to you, that is only unlocked recently within your life, and you try and picture it. Different color, different shade, a different sort of shimmer and glimmer, but you get towards the later part of the evening and nothing. No change in the color.
Just kind of sighs, slightly almost in relief, maybe, that he's not capable of such things, and puts it down.
You put it down. It drops heavier.
Oh. Try to pick it up again?
It is heavier than when you first picked it up.
Well, that was not the desired effect.
The stone beforehand probably weighed no more than a gram. Well, 50 grams, 100 grams, nothing too heavy. It's small in your hand. But now, as you pick it up, it's about 5 kilos.
God damn. Fuck. Okay. Just gonna puts it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It can just. Maybe it was me. Maybe this place just has a weird. Couldn't have been. Maybe just talking to himself as he's walking away from the rock slowly.
Yeah. On the second pickup, it certainly feels more metallic now than stone.
Excuse me. Okay. He's gonna keep it just in case.
Okay.
To see if he can change it more later on. I don't know, fucking sell it, magic rock. Who knows? But he's gonna keep and go back. But also keep it to himself.
Okay.
For now.
Your long rest is in effect. Do any of you wish to do any sort of watches during your rest? The other group can take care of most of it, but it's up to you if any of you want to partake.
I'll probably stay up for a watch or two.
Okay.
Not to take away too much from my long rest, but
Sure, yeah. Anyone else?
Me too.
Okay. So Mobius and Thorn. We'll pair the two of you together as
Sure.
eventually a shift kind of goes through, and then your turn is up. You feel the slight knocking by your bed as you stir awake, ready to do just an hour or two of watching the camp and making sure nothing awry happens. So it is just the two of you at night as everyone is asleep, and just it's a still evening. There is no wind, there is nothing, it's just the two of you and your feet scrunching in the sand as you pace or walk or wherever you may be.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you wish to discuss amongst the two of you?
Hmm.
So what's your deal? No, what are you, man? No,
Well, you see.
well, actually, Thorn's not really gonna speak up. Don't have much to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Mobius is also just like, maybe like looks at her, like make sure she's doing okay after everything, but doesn't really pry.
Just an hour of silent eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Okay, if the two of you could roll perception checks.
Yippee!
Perception.
Yes, please.
Perception. Perception.
Perception.
Damn.
Nice.
The lower one blinks first.
Ah.
Ooh.
The
Which is
person
crazy
without
because I don't think
eyes.
you need to blink. I don't think you need to blink.
Maybe I do. Who knows?
Oh,
Mm.
It's to remove that uncanny valley factor for the robots. It's just like
Yeah.
It's
We
like
don't need to blink.
programmed in.
yeah, every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Every 20
like-
seconds, one, and then the other the next 20 seconds.
Yes, perfect.
Looking around and just paying your own mind here on this evening, the two of you are sat on top of one of the dune hills, staring down into camp and staring back to see if there is anything outside of it. For a moment in the night, as it is a clear night, but it's just that kind of haze that's around that doesn't really bring much of the stars. You do kind of look around and can see up into the sky, and there are elements of the sky that you can just barely see this sort of string of white just appear and then disappear.
Oh no, I think I know what that is, but I'm not gonna say anything because I could be very wrong. Can try to have a look-see, focus on it on that, and like see anything? Or I'll point it out to Mobius if Mobius doesn't see it.
Pointing it out and looking ahead to see if any more appear. Another one appears and closes.
I hate this. Not gonna lie, I hate this. I hate this a lot. Yeah, any idea, possibility? Or Thorn's gonna say like, cause she's seen Bob before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just gonna kind of like, as she's looking at the skies, like, do you think you can send your guy up there and inspect that, or?
I'm not sure he can go that far, but I guess it's worth a shot.
What's the flying
Maybe.
speed of the guy?
Well,
Speed.
flying
Duncan,
speed.
grow your wings already, bro.
Wait, I have to find the
Is it
fucking.
20 feet? 20 feet flying? I
Come
forget.
on, you.
I mean, I could fly, but I look really scary when doing it, so I don't
It
know.
is very far. It's around the
Very
cloud
far?
height. Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's in the atmosphere, or
You're telling me a robot creature can't fly that high?
Oh, okay, so it's
And how are we
the
supposed to invent
flying speed
airplanes?
is 40 feet.
40 feet, okay. Fucking hell. Let me get some math. Bear with
By
me.
the time we reach Siftos, we will know what it is. Trust me, bro.
Let him cook.
It's gonna be like 5 hours or something.
Okay, it's all in kilometers, so now I need to search in feet.
Max, why is there
Why are you
realism
looking up
in my D&D
feet?
game?
Ew.
What? It's my OnlyFans. Check me out.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. You said 40 feet, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
40 of them, ew.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
So. Oh my god.
You broke him.
Have
Why
we
would,
poked
you
a
ask,
hole through
why
your
would you
plan?
ask him to make math, to do math? That's just rude of you.
I did not
D&D is
know.
math. Unfortunately, I
true.
hate to break it to you, Leonie.
No, it isn't.
Addition and multiplication.
It's click
Okay.
on dice and it show you result. Not
Can we
it
put a
isn't
trigger
math
warning
when
before
you're
we say the
doing
M word?
digitals.
The M word. You know, I really do feel the exact same way.
Okay. Okay.
Have we fucked you up, Max? Have we fucked you over?
So.
He's thinking.
You could just let me roll a history check, you know?
Yeah, come on, man. What's with all these
What
rules?
the fuck? That can't be
I thought
right.
you were cool.
Is that
Okay.
right?
The calculator is just telling him that Bob needs like 3 days.
Thing
Yeah,
is,
that's what I'm.
it's pretty much.
Oh, really?
Well, because all right, so the math is
Okay.
330,000 feet away. You can
Okay.
move 40 feet around, so that's 8,250 rounds.
Right.
Technically, if they dash, they could move.
Yeah, but we're not doing the dash because then they'll be exhausted.
It's still 3
so-
days.
Oh,
So
True.
8,250. Now that's rounds. So now we times that by 7. And now we have
Boy.
57,750 seconds. Now, if we times that into minutes, that's 962 minutes. Now, if we times that
Nice.
again to get the hours,
Jesus Christ.
962 hours, supposedly. And divide that by 24. 40 days.
How many? 40?
40,
What?
supposedly.
You could always just say no.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
You can always just
Sorry.
say no.
That
Was
math
it
don't
It's
seem
about
right.
the journey. It's about the
Hold on.
journey, guys.
It's
Did
about
you
the
say-
journey.
Did you say it's 3,000?
330,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is supposedly 40 days.
Oh.
40 days.
Yeah.
I don't think we have quite that much time.
No.
Hmm.
So, like, okay, how about we just get him the farthest he can go without spending days to see if we can get a better glimpse? Or it's that high up in the sky? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the atmosphere.
Okay. So, can we assume that we're being spied on, or is this just like, weird sky thing?
Seems to be a natural phenomenon that's happening within the area.
Can I insight check you? I don't believe that.
You can't incite real people, Cassie. You just have to take your own intuition.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
You
Then.
just have to do an internal skill check.
Yeah.
If
Oh, I'm bad at those.
hmm. So we're just like supposed
It's
to
just
assume
Stargazing, I
that
guess.
a
It's
desert
Maybe
works.
maybe they're
No,
just
no,
shooting
anything
stars.
about it. Yeah.
Just shooting
yeah.
stars.
It's just normal.
It's not the god's wrath or anything. We're good.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's normal. Actually
Can,
normal.
can we ask Shiloh maybe, considering he was longer in the desert?
Girl, he's asleep.
I don't know.
But you
I
can
mean,
ask
we
him
can
in the
ask him.
morning.
Yeah, ask him in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
But you can wake up too, like, it's fine.
No, let the man rest.
Poke
Why
me in the
you
eye.
He's had a rough day.
He'll be alright.
If we're really worried about it, and it looks like it's starting to become a problem, then we'll ask Shiloh.
Is
if it
it
looks-
coming closer?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the main.
How the fuck are they supposed to say it? It's like fuck ass cold.
Is it a meteor swarm, and we don't know about it? Did some
Where's
bitch
Alicia
ass
when you
wizard
need it?
cast a spell?
Yes, and you die. Yes. You're dead.
We
Wait,
were
you're
so
a rogue,
close.
so you just evade it anyway, so it's fine.
Bye, fuck y'all.
Meanwhile, the artificer turns to scrap parts.
Blows up
It's not
pancakes.
getting closer. It seems to be fairly sporadic. There's no rhythm or timing to it. It's just appearing, disappearing. Appearing, disappearing. There's time between every one. They don't really make sense in the times. It's a natural phenomenon happening far, far away
It's the Empire.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Knowing that, then Thorn's just gonna sit down, and even though she's keeping watch, she's kind of gonna stargaze a little bit.
Mhm.
And eventually she'll ask Morbius, so what do you want to do after all this? Do you have a plan, or just gonna stick with us?
Well, if you wouldn't mind my company, I would like to stick around. You know, as much as I want Hero back safely, I also, after listening to their stories, the adventurer life really drew me in. I've never done anything like that. I've always been stationary, helping people, but in smaller ways. But just like the thought of getting to see the world, meeting new people, it sounds exciting. Yeah, I wish my journey didn't start the way it started, sure, but I'm still grateful for everything I've experienced in this short time, and for you guys taking me in. So, yeah, if it's all right with you, I would want to stick around longer.
Well, if I know anything about this group, they'll be happy to have you.
I'm glad to hear that. And what about you? And
Probably the same thing I've always been doing, working with Thordain, trying to bring bad people down.
that's a honorable goal.
It's rough is what it is. But I mean, sometimes you don't even know if you're the bad guy or not. Or if you're the good guy. So. But don't mind me, it's just you'll do fine if you're trying to be a hero or an adventurer. You'll do fine.
I haven't known you for long, but underneath all that grit, I think you're a good person to learn. I think you'll do just fine.
Thanks. Also, sorry about the other night with the were-tiger thing. Not my intention to do that.
My first night with you people was with that talking mask, and so I got used to the shenanigans pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot more. So,
And
but if you're gonna stick around after that, then power to you.
I think I will. I'm pretty hardy, as you can tell. I'm kind of like dumb sometimes.
Ting,
Dun,
ting,
dun,
ting.
dun.
A larger crack appears
Oh,
and creates that
no.
sort of white glow that just dissipates.
We're having
Oh,
a
fuck, we're
moment,
gonna die!
Sky.
We're gonna die! Break roleplay completely.
The sky is breaking.
Yep. The sky is falling? Thorn's just gonna look up. Is like, I don't remember that always happening in the sky. Do you? Because that doesn't happen everywhere else, right?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna wake up Shiloh. She's gonna go back to the tent, just be like, hey, buddy, so what the fuck's that?
What?
So, things are happening up there. Is it normal, or is it...
I can't see it. What the fuck are you
Has this...
talking about?
Okay, wait, question. Has this happened other nights, or is this just, like, a
I've not
new
noticed
thing?
it other nights.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think we had guards out other nights. We just went to sleep.
He starts
True.
rubbing his eyes. Oh, hold on. Reaches into the water. Tries to wake himself up.
Grab his iPhone.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Don't tell me it's stopped. Don't embarrass me in front of my boyfriend, dude. That's so. How dare you?
The big white cracks. In the
Yeah.
sky.
You take a moment to look around. There's nothing. And then one appears and dissipates.
God.
Oh, that's just normal. That just happens around these parts. The further north we go, the more there'll be. So get used to them.
What is it? Do you
I don't know. I don't ask these things. Doesn't hurt me. I don't give a shit.
Unbothered king.
Yep, for real. Thank you. She's.
He gives a very deep bow. Thank you for waking me up.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And he just goes back to sleep.
Mm.
You continue your chat until the next group needs to come by. But eventually, you all complete your long rest. However, in this rest, we're going to do two things. First thing is, Leonie, you wish to try and reach out to Lily. That will come later. Now, I would ask each one of you a question.
Oh.
Now, picture this scenario.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh my god.
See, someone in chat just said Max just loves stressing people out at this point. And you know what?
He does.
I love how the oh no's came as soon as Frey appeared on screen as well.
Yep. Sorry, Frey.
That's all right. It's pretty standard from what I hear.
All right, fair enough.
No.
So what scenario are
No.
we picturing, DM?
Okay. So let's say on a just like theoretical basis, right?
Oh,
There are an infinite number of you, right? Across an infinite amount of spaces.
Oh my
Right.
no.
Oh, we're doing this again. All right. Okay.
Strap in, Alex.
I want you to describe to us a version of yourself. Just one. So
Like
we'll
a
start
different?
another version of you. You have full reign of who is described here, but there is another version, and we see that momentarily. So let's start off with who looks the least stressed? Leonie.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay, another version of Sienna.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just describe what she's doing? What she looks like?
Describe her, describe the scenario we see her in.
Okay, so it's same old Sienna. Small physical changes, different clothing style, much less self-made and much more clearly bought, higher quality. She has some scars she doesn't have now, some are fairly prominent on her face. She still wears swords at her side. She still looks ready to punch a bitch. And she's striding through the streets of a city that most of us have been in. She's in Trosvilla. And she has a very prominent symbol of Morden on her chest plate of her armor. And she looks a bit more hardened. She looks a bit fiercer. She stares at people as she walks past them, and they seem to not receive her friendly, but with distrust and fear almost.
Okay. As she is walking through this space, is she alone?
There is two other people with her, similarly dressed in armor and wearing weapons. One of them, Antonia. The other is someone we've not seen ever. Because I don't know who the fuck. I was just like two people. There we go. Yeah. Antonia's with her.
Okay. There is something powerful in this imagery that, Sienna, you can feel. You see this in a dream that comes to you, and it's almost as though you're looking both at the person walking down the street, but also looking through the eyes of the person walking down this street. It comes in and out and then slowly fades away. Now we'll move on to Thorn.
You sack of crap. Okay. This is gonna suck. Okay. What's interesting is that you don't see Thorn. It's Sophie. And she is untouched. She is smiling, her hair is long, tied back. Her eyes are green instead of the orangish yellow of Wrath's. She's a bit taller, has a bit more meat on her bones than normal Thorn. And she is a busy bee. She is has an apron on, and she's working in this bakery, and she's just moving at, such a swift speed and pace, talking to customers, taking care of some of the baked goods, and looks like she's kind of in a rush, but the way she moves, it's like almost like she's dancing with every step. There's a constant smile on her face, and she's just humming whatever song comes to her head. And then probably just looks at the clock, kisses her mother's cheek, and she tries and cleans herself off before grabbing a bag and running out the door.
Okay. A life unburdened, a life that's just been filled with love. Nothing but love. And Thorn, you see that. You see what another possibility could have led down if there was no external interference. Wishful, hopeful, perhaps this could be something. Ambition is almost a build-up inside of you seeing this as well. Move on to Mobius.
Ooh. Okay. So, in some other world, the first time forward comes to Siftos, Mobius is kind of pulled into it immediately and basically begs them to let him join, to follow them on their adventure. So, I imagine he has more dents on him, more just like marks of wear and tear. But, he's still happy with them and gets to experience the world a bit earlier. Girl, just adventure.
There is something about it that is parallel to what Mobius is going through now. That this is almost the life that Mobius always strives for. To be with people, to help people, to find that spark of something out in the world, to become something that can be seen here and that can be seen there. And it just shows how unbound you are, how untethered you are, how the same you are across the entire field. You are just pure. And you can see that here and there. we'll move on to Ven. Now, Robbie, you have a lot of options here. You're muted.
I know. I don't know if I should go for angst or wholesome. Everyone's been doing slightly wholesome. Gotta keep it
I have it.
balanced.
I would next.
Excuse me.
Well,
My
you meant
bad, G.
wholesome for the other universe, not wholesome. For
Yes. Yeah, angst for Thorn, but goodness for Sophie.
I guess this would be more of a version that of Ven that never met the party. And none of the events that would have happened. And would be sitting in a tavern, kind of slightly grayed out from all colors on him, alone, and drinking away sorrows.
It is a sad reflection of what could have been. The amount of love, the amount of people that you have surrounded yourself with to not be in that position greatly shows the difference between what is and what could have been. There is also something within this vision that is twisted and gnarled. You aren't just there in muted greys, but the shadows that make up Melody and Discord, they are sharpened, they are, for the better use of the word, evil, just as your heart is in that moment, vengeance taking up everything. But that's not you. That's just another version of you. One of many. Now we move on to Fennell. So Frey, if you could please.
So, this version of, well, not Fennell, but Heliswell, looks 20 years older. And he's not dressed in the same kind of expensive blue, nicely done up clothing. His clothing is much more ragged. It's a deep crimson. He's covered in scars as his hair is much more unkempt. He carries around longer swords, not the subtle knives that he had before. And he's got a very evil, greedy smile on his face as he's torturing someone. Some other Triton who he's beating and threatening to use his swords on. In the background, you can see the pale visage of Gil pacing the room. And in another corner, the governess, listening intently.
All of them a shadow of this sort of reality that you're used to. Perhaps closer to the bone than you'd hopefully like in a reality where all of you stay together. It is hard to say whether this moment is in good nature or not, for we do not know what had happened to the person in the chair to be in that position. Yet, that smile says it all. The eyes say it all. And for now, you see what could have been. What is somewhere else. And all of you have these visages, these peeks into realities that aren't your own, but someone else's. Like looking through the window, but of a space unfamiliar to your own, yet reflective in some way, showing or highlighting imperfections that you did not realize were there, and compounded and turned into reality. It's real, but just not your real. And that all fades as we jump to Sienna. In this dream that you're having, your intentions going into it were to reach out to Lily and As you finish looking at yourself, being yourself, but not yourself, it cuts through. And there is this split in the imagery that just fades and cuts it in half. And you can see the young girl, Lily, stepping through. You wanted to speak with me?
Yes. I did. About last night. I have some questions, if you feel like you might answer them.
She looks kind of mournful for a moment. I can understand the reasoning behind wanting the answers, but are you sure you want them?
Well, I won't lie. I've always been sort of content not knowing who my father was. I just sort of assumed that he ditched us or something. But now that I do know, I am curious, especially since my mother appeared to very much love him. So there must have been something good about him.
Well, I don't really. I wasn't around back then, so I can only speak on the behalf of those that I've peered through. Some people have lived that long and have memories of that moment. Some people don't. So I don't really know the full picture, nor does the Calorac say anything. He can't. I just interpret his feelings. But your father is there for a reason, Sienna. He's not meant to be approached. I allowed that moment to pass because I know the heartache that's involved. But I cannot let it happen again. Your father has done terrible things. History has shown it. He has done great things too. But in his current state, he is a danger and cannot be let freed.
Okay. I think I understand. The stories I've heard, well, they weren't very detailed. Could you fill me in what exactly his crime was? Because as far as I've heard of him, he was sort of a representative of the gods.
That's right. He was, as you would probably describe Korthak as being, a almost spearhead of a city, of a nation. Your father was a symbol of that, representative in all of the gods, not just one. And because of that, everyone helped him be better, be stronger, gift him with abilities unlike any other. He was not the first chosen to be a champion, but he was the closest thing to it, and thus he was stronger than anyone else, even the gods. His turn was quite a surprise. He was such a kind-hearted man, but something had tainted him, had turned his heart black, and he grew a mistrust and anger towards all of the gods in the place he called home. Whether you are on the side of deities or not does not remove the point that he walked into Elzora with anger in his eyes, and anyone who tried to stop him would be no longer.
But if he's been with the Calrac the entire time, how did he and my mother... How do I exist?
That's not something for me to answer. I don't know.
Okay.
Elzora is a place that is a space like any other. People who dream there can dream here. People who wish to walk there can walk there. But there are powers there that are not found here. Powers that can stop the process of aging, perhaps. I do not know what sort of effects were around your birth. It is possible there is something around that. I do not know your mother's history. I just know of your father's.
Thank you for telling me what you've told me. I won't try to see him again, but if I, like the first time, accidentally stumble into it, I'm not quite sure how to pull out. Just know that it's not my intent to trespass on anything. It might just be my magic that draws me to him. I'm not sure how to control it.
I understand. But I won't always be there if the Calorak grows agitated. I'm not always dreaming. I'm not always in this space. But if it is more questions that you need answering, then perhaps I can put you in contact with someone who was there. The
Yes.
Calorak has a brother who walks this mortal plane. I can try and see if he is available for some sort of discussion.
Yes, I'd greatly appreciate that.
Then I will let you know more.
Thank you. How have you been? By the way, I just realized that I immediately started with this very heavy conversation. How are things? How are you?
She looks around at the space that you're standing in, which is now turned to ribbons and just fading in the distance. Well, I think I'm doing better than you.
Oh, we are sort of, again, on a very serious quest, yeah. But not, no, it might be just as serious as the last one. I think it's honestly more serious. But right now I'm perfectly safe. This is just weird. We're just in a weird desert, I think.
Well, this is more than just weird. This is another reality altogether.
Oh,
Are you in
so,
Siftos, perhaps?
no, but we're getting closer and closer to it.
Then that would explain it. There is pockets, breakages in space
Yes.
that lead into other worlds.
Yeah, they were mentioned to us. Should we be concerned about that?
For the most part, this is just a window, not a doorway. So you should be fine.
But windows can be broken through. They can be destroyed.
Very observant. They can indeed. They're not meant to, but it's possible. There are contingencies in place if ever that happens. No person from another world should be able to live in another.
Right.
It causes anomalies.
Okay. Anyway, we've once again gone to a heavy topic. You didn't really answer my question.
Well, it is quite a tumultuous time at the moment. There is a lot that's going on, and agitations, we'll say, are currently being pressed on. People
Well,
need
if it's something we
distractions
can-
more than anything now.
Yes. If there's anything we can do, we shouldn't be busy too long with this.
I would not worry yourself unless you are in the running for fighting continental wars.
Oh, no. No.
Then I would stay out of it. Personally, I am. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm just trying to help those that are affected by the aftermath.
I didn't hear anything about a continental war.
Well, it's not one that's in the news.
Should we be wary of traveling somewhere specific? Because we were, like, a few months ago, we were traveling between the continents quite heavily. Should we avoid doing that?
Perhaps. Maybe avoid going to places where they have a difference of view when it comes to religion. There has been
Isn't
a
that
slight...
just about everywhere?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty hard nowadays. Dunavir has declared war.
Oh! On everybody?
Against the gods.
Gods. Oh, of course, why didn't I think of that?
Which includes Trasvalar.
Yes, of course.
Which includes most places that are in Calzeria.
Yes.
And Lyrons.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. We'll try and stay clear of that.
Well, another point of contention is that they aren't alone. Ishvahi and members of the Triton Order have begun moving and siding themselves alongside Dunavir and its many tribes.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's getting quite tense at the moment.
Ah.
It is primal
Well.
gods against divine gods.
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't want anything to do with that. We'll we'll inquire once we get back to Alexia, but I doubt we can offer anything, so...
Do not fret. Trasvalar has it under control. I'm sure they do.
Right. Yes, I'm sure. Well, it's good to hear that you're also staying clear of it. I know you appear much younger than you actually are, but... Well... Right.
Trying.
Lovely chat. I have so many more concerns now.
Yes. But don't worry about it too much. It is just the beginning.
Oh!
And at the moment, they aren't necessarily creating too much aggro. We're just trying to remove the problem before it happens.
Maybe that explains why the guild couldn't send any help, after all. They're probably quite busy. Okay. Thank you for this lovely chat, even though I am now concerned.
You're very welcome, Sienna. And enjoy the rest of your sleep. I will see if Ruin is
doubt I
available
will.
for you.
Thanks.
Would you
He's
like
not
me
gonna-
to reconnect this dream for you?
No, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to be seeing into any realities other than mine.
Okay.
I've got enough to do.
All right. And she just begins to step back into the void. Good luck with your job in Siftos.
Good luck with the war.
At least there's nothing happening in dreams.
Anymore. Or at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, we'll see about that. It's on our to-do list. Bye.
Bye-bye. And the dream ends as you complete your long rest. We're going to have a quick break after that news.
What
Process?
the fuck?
Yeah.
What
Nothing.
the fuck?
We don't have to touch on that.
fuck?
You stay, I think, has to deal with that, but we don't.
What the fuck? you can't just drop this on us and be like, oh, not your problem. Don't worry about it.
But it
What?
isn't our
Tomorrow
problem.
sending,
We
hey
are-
Korthak, you good?
Yeah, hey, how's
Everything
it going over there?
okay?
How you feeling?
As he's
Are
out
you
of breath.
alright?
God.
Do you need help in the middle of a battlefield?
I love how you asked her how she was, and she was like, "War is coming."
Yeah.
It's like I meant like your love life or shit, not that.
You couldn't have waited until we were done. You couldn't have said, like, you know what? I can put this on the back burner. They don't need to know this right now.
Leonie asked how she was, so.
Yeah, I asked how she was.
She didn't ask, she didn't ask how the world was.
Anyway.
We're so fucked,
Like,
guys.
so what's the global politics doing? That's not what I asked.
What's the socio-political
fucked.
economic station of every single continent
War.
right now?
You know what?
War.
War.
Just war.
I know who I blame, by the way. I definitely blame the fucking Admiral. That's 100% on him.
Who?
Let's
go to break, let's go to break.
You aren't wrong. All right,
Sorry.
BRB.
Oh my
Thanks.
god.
Meow. Hello. Welcome back. This is Meow X Meow, where we meow and meow and meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow. Meow meow meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow meow meow. So, we return back from our break. We have just completed our long rest for the party. Some news was shared on the outside world and what's happening in the political landscape, even though it wasn't wanted. And we return back to the journey ahead. So, all of you have your long rest. You wake up in the morning feeling like, I'm not going to say it. It is a new day. Can someone, whoever hasn't rolled before, roll a d20 to see how the day goes? Who would like to roll it?
I don't think I rolled it.
Go for
I was
it,
gonna
Alex.
say, Alex, do it.
Go
Do
for
it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm scared.
Just straight to
99. Oh.
Ooh.
Right down the middle. Perfect. Okay. It is not an amazing day. It's not a kind of on your side sort of day. It is just a very average sort of day. The sun is warm, so you are going to feel it. The ground itself isn't giving you any benefits. It's loose on traction when your wheels are running through. There are moments where you will need to slow down and catch your breath because it is just that hot, arid day. But nonetheless, it is still an average one. One where no real dangers come apparent. So, you are journeying at the moment. Do you have anyone in your cart with you? Because as we stated last time, it's mainly just yourselves and I believe Shiloh that's in your cart. Everyone else is in the other
Yeah.
one. Is there anyone you wish to bring
I
with
mean,
you?
if any of the others want to join, welcome to travel with us. If they want to ask questions or anything.
No.
Okay.
They only be
Like
around
this.
us.
We'll probably have Samantha join you. But there's not much
Ah,
space
yes.
for many others, so she'll probably be the only one.
Okay.
As she sat in the cart with you on this journey, she will start some conversation. So, what's the plan when we get there? Are we going to do the diversion thing that we said, 2 different groups, or are we going in together?
I believe tomorrow the other group will be going ahead of us.
You
And
want them
then
to go first,
we'll
then?
be going. Well, either or. We could go first, they could wait a day and then join us. But the point is to not come in at the same time. Not to be too suspicious. One large group coming in at the same day might be a little
No, of course.
too much attention on ourselves.
One question I have for all of you here is, who's the best of you that can hide and walk around without being seen? Because I think it might be best if we are sending in these others that we do some perimeter looking as well. So whoever that might be.
I think Thorn and Fennel raised their hand at the same time.
Ben also raises a hand.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking perhaps we go around the perimeter. Siftos, from what I understand, is located within kind of the bay of a mountain. So we can try and go around the mountain and up it. But I don't really know what they've got in terms of, well, defenses. It's unknown to me. I've never been. And no one over there has either. So unless you're happy with going alone, I think perhaps spreading out and taking it one by one might be the best way.
I was
See what we
thinking of
find.
us separating and then coming back together at some point to be together.
The good thing is that we already know specifically where the hideout is. So we don't have to try and find out where she is. We technically already know, unless she moved.
We just need to find out more about her and what kind of deal she had with the such things.
Yes.
Right. That's right. Okay, well, I think I could probably get... I don't know how much he's going to be tested, but I could ask Magna to stay with us. Perhaps he seems quite deft of foot, sticks to the shadows. Maybe he doesn't go in with the group. The rest of us try and hide around.
We could mix their group and our group.
It's possible.
Could separate between stealthy and not stealthy.
What do you want to do with my guys? I've got 3 others with me that do stand out like a sore thumb, but more than capable in a group. Do you want to send them in together with the others, or do you want one of them with you? They're powerful enough, they're strong, and they know what they're doing.
Can we
Perhaps
trust the
we
large guy not to eat anyone?
Well,
If we leave him alone?
I don't know what his activity's been quite recently, but it can be negotiated. We'll put it lightly.
Right, then I think I prefer if you stayed with him. Or if one of your group definitely stayed with him.
Yeah, I think Wallace would be the one to stay with him.
Okay.
What if we had a group that was specifically meant to attract attention to themselves? People
Well,
who do stand out.
I know quite a lot in that group that could do that.
Well, we have that group. We have people who will be intentionally sneaky and staying out of sight. And then a group that will try to gather information via talking and mingling and staying, I guess, more like blending in rather than actively hiding, I suppose. Those of us that know people or know how to communicate or have certain connections. Like Mobius, you're from there. You could fit in, you know the places, you know people.
Well, then you're definitely the most adapted people. People like you, so...
Oh, you.
And since the group of us, we have a way to stay in contact with each other, I think we should split between the 3 groups. So I'll go with those that stand out.
One thing to point out, though, is we are in the belly of arcane masters, right? Perhaps lines of communication, I would prefer to stay away from them. Just on the offset that perhaps they have something that can read it.
All right.
I've run into mages that can see the lines of communication before, so it's better to avoid that.
Should we have some sort of signal then?
I can teach you some signals that we used and that we use amongst us, so to get...
We have one.
Oh, what's that?
Well,
then?
it's just a signal. It's more
think
of a
she was
code
thinking more
word.
distance-wise. That one
basically,
is applicable in this situation.
When things are going really bad and we want to basically blow the cover or let someone know
Start
we're in trouble.
fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. We say pink bear.
Yes, but that's more for like when we're all in one place and like all doing something secretive. But since we're splitting up, maybe something that can be seen across the entire city would be smarter. I know most of us in the group should be able to do some sort of light spell. Maybe we can just agree on a color of light to shoot up into the sky. Is that a thing?
We could do
Like a
something
firework?
Yes, similar to that. What color do we want to go with? Do we want to stick with pink?
Pink.
Probably not pink.
Pink,
Okay,
Pink.
I think we're going
pink.
with pink.
You have been outvoted, democracy.
Pink. Pink is the best
Democracy
color, guys.
manifest.
Okay.
All right, so if anyone's in danger, a pink flare alerts the rest, and
But you can still teach us the
I'm running.
signals you talked about.
Yeah.
definitely.
They're on a similar wavelength to what you're talking about, so I'll just show you a few, and at least we can use that as a way to communicate certain things. Like if we need to get the fuck out of there, for example. That'll be a handy one.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. She begins to show you some signs that she uses. There's a mixture of using different items, and she seems to have a pack of them just in case that each one of their group carries. A lot of it is going to be using lights and Morse code to convey the sort of messaging that they want. So they teach you some elements of Morse code.
Ooh.
So you kind of get the basis of that through this journey. She's just kind of teaching you the tempos and their sort of shorthand for it, especially in moments of tension. But yeah, a plan begins to devise. There will be points where you do stop for breaks. So if there is anyone else you wish to talk to or plan with, you can interchange and have different people in different places. But this seems to be the plan so far.
Yeah, we'll ask the other group who of them are charming, who of them are stealthy, and which of them stand out the most. And then we'll split between those three groups.
Well,
So I think we
charming.
know where Craig is going.
Yeah.
Fucking Alice. Yeah, I'm taking the large lizard man into the standout group, so I guess I'm also getting Wallace.
I think
And
I'm
you're
quite
getting
charming,
Snowbear
so
too.
I think I can handle that department. That's fine.
Do you know how to not leak information though and be subtle?
Subtle. I don't do subtle, darling. I do
Yeah,
it properly.
that's the problem.
That might be a problem.
That's the issue. I think you'd better be sticking with our intentionally drawing attention group then. You can still charm people. You can still talk to people.
Yeah,
We'll just do
exactly.
it much more obviously than Ben's group. We will still be inquiring about things. We'll
He
just
looks over to Craig as he's now been put with him. I gotta go with that guy.
yes, but also with me, so that's the advantage.
We gotta go with that guy. You sure?
Yes, but you have to think about it like this. Our group is the most likely to get attacked, and then you want that guy.
Yeah, I think we should be with that guy. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you and I together. Who else are we bringing that stands out? Your fairy friend. She's just
Does
like a
Yishi
light bulb.
stand out?
She
Wait, does
gives off
Yishi
this-
glow?
She does have a glow, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I guess then. If
Are-
unless Yishi, what group do you want to go with?
I don't really mind. I can go anywhere. Whatever you want.
Okay.
I can
Well,
hide
are
in someone's
fairies-
jacket if we're worried about the brightness of my glow. And then I can come out and stab someone in the neck.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'd be
Um,
badass.
I don't mind.
Are there... What is the most common type of people in Siftos, Mobius? Are there a lot of Fae around?
What is the most common type of people? Yeah.
The kind of general dynamic for the races is there's quite a few elves, quite a few humans as well. It's a mixture of the two. There aren't many outlandish races, we'll say that. None sort of monstrous. It's more your traditional set that you'd expect. So your
See, that's-
gnomes, your dwarves, your elves, your humans, and anything in between.
Okay. So, mostly elves and humans, not really anything that stands out. Or, monstrous.
Right, well... Looks at Craig. Okay. Well, I
What are
guess
we
I'll
gonna do
have
with Craig
to I'll take on a more elven form once we get there. Considering there's not many monstrous species.
DM question. Is there anything I know, at least like about the part of the Siftos I'm in, any sort of like map or something I can give them to like make this a bit easier?
You can put something together if you want to. Roll a history check at advantage.
Yay!
Don't you also have cartography skills? Or is that different?
No, I don't have, but I have keen mind, so.
You have key mind. Fuck's sake. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I forgot about key mind.
Yeah, you forgot about
He
keen mind.
hates that motherfucker.
27?
Cool.
Okay. You can make
27.
a rough sort of estimate of where everything is. It's not a exact sort of this is that sort of building, this is that building. You have the general districts, you have the general space and layout. And in fact, you begin to piece together what is on the outskirts as well. So, to give you an idea of what to expect, you have two large mountains that kind of hide behind the first station of this city. Where Mobius is from is on the outskirts, on this sort of second edge. They call it the borders. It is wrapped around by a wooden fence, and it is about 20, 30 feet high in some areas, and it goes along the entirety of that base of the mountain, and it wraps around in this almost D shape on the map. Outside of that, there are small buildings that have been put together as outposts and outlooks, areas that people can forewarn for any dangers coming from the forest. Now, the forest is dangerous, and that's why most of the people there are armed and well prepared, and thus there is patrols that go along these walls 24/7, including these station guard towers. They don't use any magic to protect themselves. In fact, all of it is mundane material weapons and things that have no enchantments to them. They do have some elements of silver that they use because there are monsters that are vulnerable to it, but for the most part, they are using just mundane weaponry. And thus, they don't have any sort of magical efficiency either. So they're not casting any sort of detect magics or any alarm spells, anything like that. It's all practical, all sort of man-made, if you will. So you have that kind of border, then you look into the borders itself, and you have several districts all displaying kind of the crafts that they have within this space, and then you have the mountain behind. Now, there's nothing really built on the mountain except for a couple of overhangs and other outlook points, but they are hollowed inside, and they lead in towards the other half of the city, where Mobius has not been. So you do not know what's beyond there. But these two mountains basically represent the edge of where the borders meet and where Siftos proper is. Now, looking at this and having this in mind, there is a coastline that goes around. It is on the very edge of a bay. So you could come from the water if you wanted to, since there are no perimeters there. There's no station sort of ports within the borders. There is one in Siftos proper. So that is one way to get into Siftos if you wanted to find some way to get a ship. But apart from that, you'd have to go into the borders, through the borders, into Siftos proper. And that's going into the mountains to get to the other side. Hopefully that makes sense. So you have somewhat of an idea of what to expect. Now, those mountains are barren, so there's no one on the mountains themselves. It's just that little overhang that's nestled there and that goes inwards. Apart from that, there's no one on them because it's just too dire. It's not built. It's not prepared for people to navigate. But now you have it ready, and you can look back at it if need be. So give you an upper hand when preparing. Anything else?
What about the rest of the other group? Where do they see their strengths? Just so we know who is going with who.
Well, how about we do this? We start putting a list together then, because
I already
otherwise...
I did.
All right,
I
great.
did.
There's
It's
Sunday
in
notes.
notes.
Okay, good. So we'll have Alison, Craig,
Snow bear.
Snow bear, of course.
Max, just look at Sunday notes. I already started.
I got to also put it on my notes though as well, so I know who's where.
Okay.
Anyone else
You
in
can
the
stop
distraction
yelling
team?
at
what I
him.
already. I'm not yelling.
Sienna.
Me.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else for the distraction team? The standout
I
team?
mean, I guess.
Probably the two Warforged.
Yeah.
And not, as in not Mobius, but
Yeah, Cosmo and Mara.
Sentinel and yeah.
Mara, yeah.
And I think Ribbon might be good for the Charm team because I think she was a druid, right?
She's not druid, no.
Didn't she have like? Doesn't matter.
Well, did they step up for any of the teams? Did they mention what's their preference, or are they letting us pick?
She will speak up. I don't really know what's best suited for me. I do stand out a little bit since people like looking at me. But apart from that, I guess I could go on the team with espionage, trying to find out information. I know how to get into people's minds.
Well, that sounds more like charm than stealth. So
So
You
I'll
could
go
come with
on.
us.
I go with you then.
then
So Ribbon
on.
is with Van.
charm. Got you.
We just have a group of hot people walking around.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, yeah.
And also Phoebe. Phoebe with her mind reading should also be on
It's like
charm.
when the mean girls are introduced in the movie. It's like they are royalty.
Just like slow motion, like wide shot of them walking
Yes.
into the city.
What
Absolutely.
about the two Warforged? What about Mara and Cosmo? Well, Mara's not a Warforged, but you know,
Technically.
she's
Mara
a
and
she's a
Cosmo.
sentinel. Yeah.
Um,
What about those two?
They're probably best to go on the distraction team because Cosmo won't be able to hide. So,
Okay.
and Mara
gotcha.
can only do anything if they're wound up. So, it's a little bit inconvenient if you need to do anything.
Yeah, especially if you're like hiding
in a
and
hurry.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What would be? So we have Farahai left. Zach also.
Enemy. There's
Zach,
in
Farahai,
between.
Magna. Them three are missing. As well.
Magna's
Wallace.
already on stealth.
Magna's on stealth.
Wallace is going with Craig, so Wallace is going with that.
Wallace with Craig. So that's okay. And then that leaves both Zach and Farahai. And Yishi,
What do
depending
they
on who
think?
you want Yishi to be with.
And
Shiloh.
Ishi.
And Shiloh as well.
I think Shadow should stick with Thorn, right? Wait, can he stealth?
Not
That's a
great.
good question. Charlotte, can you
Max.
stealth?
What sort of question is that? How am I supposed to know if I'm good
I
at
don't
stuff?
fucking
Can you
know.
see me?
Have you? No, try to hide.
No, this is not gonna work, guys.
Oh my god, he disappeared!
Oh my god. Is he just hiding behind Thorn? Please let it be that. Please let it be that.
No.
How did he do that?
He's just standing perfectly still.
Yeah, Thorn just steps to the side, like, I see you.
Shit. I'm not very good at hiding.
Are you good at
Okay.
talking to people?
I don't
No.
like talking to people.
Okay.
Alright, just
what
stick with
about you
Thorn.
with us?
we'll help you out.
Come with us on the
I'll
distraction team then?
I'll go.
Or you can
I'll go with you,
distract.
Sienna. I'll go with you.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Right.
people in the distraction team so far.
Well, that is exactly what you want from a distraction.
Yeah, we want to
We're
be
like,
Suppose, I guess.
we're okay. We're splitting our
reevaluate it then.
incredibly
Let's just-
huge group into a large
Yeah.
group, which is
Yeah.
distracting. It's like
Well, you can like,
Yeah.
also have two
250.
distraction groups and go into two parts of the city
True.
where we're gonna be. So
Yeah.
they can
maybe.
like talk that between.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
two types
We
of
got this.
distraction. The like really wow, pretty, and the what the fuck?
Who are they? Like, it's like,
basically,
who
like-
are they and who are they?
Where are
So
they?
basically, like noisy adventurers and like annoying tourists. That's like the
Yes.
distraction.
Annoying, hot, sexy tourists, and then loud assholes.
Farahai or you could. I don't know if you're stealthy or. But
I-
you're.
I can be,
Stuck.
but
Well,
how many people
I'm
do we
assuming-
have going in to the hiding part?
4 so far.
4.
Is it better to have less or more numbers? I'm not sure.
Probably less.
Less.
Then I might be best elsewhere. Perhaps in the
Are you good at
distractions.
talking to people?
You could also. Aren't you a psychiatrist?
Yeah, you should be good at talking to people.
Never said he was a good one.
Well,
He never claimed that.
speaking to people, not very, but I can understand people.
Perfect.
That's good.
Okay, he's going with.
You can catch on things we can't while we're talking to them.
Okay.
How do you spell his name? Fahrenheit. Okay.
Ferhai.
Yeah, I looked it up. I have the document open.
Good. That leaves Yishi and Zach, the two fairies.
Yeah. Where do they want to go?
Yishi will probably try and go on the stealth team. I think I might be helpful. At least I can fly around easily, and if necessary, I can bring one of you with me.
Yep, that's a good
I
idea.
don't know if you can do that, but that's cool.
So she
Just gonna
is-
lean in. Keep an eye on Fennel for me, please.
Okay.
Or keep it safe. Thank you.
And that leaves Zach. Well, I'm not sure. I kind of fall into every category, so I'm not too worried about.
You should go with Sienna.
Okay.
But what does that? I don't think that. And then.
Yeah, let me just shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay. I guess it's
Okay.
us.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Does anyone have any concerns about the plan? Or questions?
You see everyone kind of
Oh.
looks for a moment. There is a mix of people kind of maybe wanting to say something, but they're like, nah, not gonna bother.
We should probably have some kind of meetup point. Not where we're all gathered at the same time, but somewhere we know we can find the other person. Always like a tavern or some kind of place that you might know, Mobius, like a specific place. That's public, so it's not weird for people to gather there.
Use my abode, considering it's not really a house? Question mark?
Up to you.
Because, like...
Do you want all these people in your house?
True.
One bedroom
is-
apartment filled with 10 NPCs.
Is there a
We can
library,
make it work.
actually?
You know, we do have a town hall, so...
Okay, well, maybe not somewhere where there would be
That
those
seems, yeah,
mages
very out in the
around.
open.
Isn't that
Um,
literally where the secret hideout is?
Yeah, maybe
Wasn't
some
the town hall literally where the secret hideout is?
Listen,
Is there
listen,
a
it wasn't a bad suggestion.
Enemy.
Is there
You're
a
gonna be able
library? Maybe? Or something along those lines?
I would assume so, dear.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
How about the library then? And if we need to pass on information, let's specify some sort of book in an aisle where we can leave a note. And then the other person can come in and grab it if necessary.
Gone with the wind.
Okay. I mean, it sounds a bit. Yeah, sure.
Next, you look so disappointed. Why?
I was just making a goof. 50 Shades of
Okay.
Grey, would that would have been better?
No,
Oh,
I
you
was just thinking how I could turn it into a fart joke, and I had to stop myself.
Thanks.
I had to stop myself.
We're proud of you.
That's why I shook my
You
head.
didn't go all the way, it's fine.
Your restraint is appreciated.
Thanks.
Do you think that's smart? Looks to Samantha.
I think whatever we can do. She just kind of shrugs.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Let's not all be hopeless here.
We don't really know what we're getting in ourselves in for, so to the planet now is a little bit tricky, especially that detailed, unless we know what's in there.
Well, I meant like the first book in the letter C section or something.
I mean, yeah, we can just say that. The first non-fiction book with the letter C. There we go. Even though they're mostly sorted by author, not by... I'm going to stop.
She kind of looks. If you think that's a good idea, she just looks a bit bewildered.
Never mind.
We can just leave a note somewhere in the library that we think the others will find. None of us have ever been in that library, so we'll
Could
just
draw a
think
pink
like
teddy bear
notes.
on it.
Yeah, we can draw a giant pink teddy bear on it. It'll be fine. We won't be split up too long.
These people are doubting us so hard right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
We will not be split up.
We don't
for
sound too
long.
confident.
I think we're
We've
like
never done this before.
overthinking it.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we were just told that they can intercept communication, bitch, so I think we're gonna
Yeah.
have to overthink.
Just so I understand, there's only 3 people, right? That's on team like espionage, sort of.
No, there's 5.
Who's
What do you
who are the
mean?
other 2?
Wait,
just
are we
look at-
talking
Look
stealth?
at the notes.
No, I'm
I wrote it
talking
down.
the other one.
Charm?
There's
Yeah.
Ven, there's Mobius, there's Phoebe, there's Ruben, and there's Terrahai.
Mobius. Okay.
Yes.
Look
Look at
So,
the notes.
look
I wrote it down.
Oh, I guess I have to look at the notes then. Fuck's sake.
there's so many of us.
There's so fucking many. We have
There's
so many
18
NPCs
of
with us.
us.
Yeah.
We got this, guys.
We brought so many NPCs.
Log
we
in.
really are just
And
gonna
we were
body slam
like
her.
trying to clown on Max, like, haha, you have to control all these NPCs. No, it's on us. It's on us. We have to figure out where they go. So
Who
many
was
fucking puzzle
cloning
pieces.
on Max for that? Who? You?
I really was.
Who's we?
Everyone was. Yeah, everyone. It wasn't just
Okay.
me, guys. Come on.
All right. So you have your team sort of made out. You have a rough idea of a plan, trying to find out means of communication whilst you are in a place where basically no magic communication is allowed, or at least you don't want to test the waters at least. Now, as you're edging closer and closer to your final destination, there is a point where the sand becomes less abundant, and now you are coming across dirt. You're coming across areas of kind of like a mesa field where the sand is fallen away, and now you're coming across just large elements of grayed out, almost ruddy red rock. That begins to fade into this tundra that you are now encroaching on. You are but a day away until you reach Siftos, until you reach your first sort of point of calling. So, as this day kind of wraps up, as we're just kind of speeding through things as you're preparing, that evening you have a choice. Whether you wish to send that other group ahead, send out any other groups that you may want to send first, because you do have that day. There's a day until you reach Siftos, so if you want to use that now to make them walk through the night or whatever, you tell me what your plans are. But you have your teams made up, so...
But who will we be sending in first?
The distraction?
Or the stealth.
Or
Yeah, I would say a
distraction?
distraction team or a stealth team.
Or like half of the distraction team and stealth team?
I think it would really depend on which distraction team we're picking from, because that could really out us. If we don't play our cards right.
Yeah, I'm not sure I trust any half of the distraction team by themselves.
Okay,
So yeah,
Alright.
maybe let's just go with the spy team.
guys, hear me out.
Oh boy, okay.
We send out the stealth team first, because if we send out the fucking distraction team, everyone is gonna be on guard because of the fucking alligator dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Okay, stealth
Craig.
team first, I guess. Dang it.
Okay.
Before people go, if we have time,
Yeah.
I do wanna use the pocket plane ring
Mm-hmm.
to make Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah.
and basically make a little room for everyone, just so they have like a nice bit of rest
Please
in their
describe to
own
us
little
how this
space.
happens and what this looks like.
So Van kind of brings up his hand where the ring is that he has, and he's going to imbue this with a lot of his magic, considering it requires 10 spell slots. And then kind of phasing in almost brick by brick this nice little house. It looks kind of like a cozy cabin on the outside, but on the inside there's multiple rooms, a little lounge area, a kitchen. I don't know if it can have food inside. I didn't fully read the
can,
spell.
yeah. It gives you all of
But
your basic
basically,
needs and then some.
yeah, like favorite foods that people mentioned. Maybe like a little pooled card game table for Fennel and Alice and others who like that sort of thing. Yeah, just a nice little place for everyone. So they can sleep in the desert for this night.
Okay. And how does this appear? Because it's kind of like a gateway, and then you have the space inside. So is it an archway? Is it, what's sort of the entrance look like?
Almost like a nice cozy cabin sort of door, like a cottage door with flowers poking out between the cracks of the wood. Nothing too fancy.
Okay.
But on the inside it does look fancy.
Sure, yeah. You open it up. The gateway is large enough even for Duncan and any other larger creatures to step through. So all of you are brought into this lovely abode that is a lovely distraction from the desolate wasteland that you're going to be walking across. No longer is it going to be hot. It is going to be just pure cold as you go across this tundra. Entering this household, it is just a nice, warm, homely feel. And you can even smell that kind of sweet or almost like, what would be in the air? Pastries? What would be cooking? Or hot broths?
Yeah, pastries. Like basically, it can be a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Yeah.
So there's a full-on meal, especially for Craig. There's like a giant
Legs.
roasted chicken.
Okay.
And also there are a staff of 100 near transparent servants attend all who enter. So everyone gets a little cowgie that attends them.
Okay. The cowgees begin to appear as their little servants, and you begin to have a lovely evening meal. You do see everyone seems to be in shock by this. As they walk through the door, there's kind of like awestruck, seeing just this marvelous interior appear out of nowhere. You do see some of Samantha's group not feel too comfortable entering, but they do nonetheless for survival. And you host this magnificent evening. Describe to us, Robbie, what happens within this space. Do you create the sort of evening meals? Do you do like a course menu? What's the hosting side of it look like?
Ben will ask if there's like favorite meals, and he'll try to make a favorite meal for each person or something along those lines. Nice dessert. If there's like a bathroom area, fill it up with little bath salts and everything so people can relax. Those like puppy massages where you have them go on your bed. Yeah, that's happening there too.
There's cowgie yoga in the corner.
Yeah, essentially. Just trying to make everyone comfortable, welcome, warm. If they have anything else that they would want done in that time, he's open to suggestions. But yeah.
You do see Zach coming up to you. I hope this won't be too much to ask for, but could I get a pumpkin pie?
No, that's no problem at all. That's quite reasonable, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then a cowgie starts bringing out the pumpkin pie on their head. That's it? Okay, thank you. Just starts flying up to a table and begins to eat.
Sienna is just in a corner surrounded by corgis petting.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's 100 of them running around.
Like those games where you have to like press the button the fastest. 100.
Cooking clickers. But yeah, he'll get like a list of everything, then set it up on a table so everyone can sit and try different things. Especially if some people are requesting a bigger meal, you know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they won't eat the entire pot of mashed potatoes if they like them, but unless you're Craig, but
Craig will approach.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55.
Can I get a giant?
No.
The giant what?
Of the fire variety.
No.
What can I have then?
Not a person.
What if I say please?
No.
Ah! Okay.
You can have as much meat as you want as long as it's not from a person. But I appreciate the please.
Okay. You're all really testing me on my eating habits.
Okay.
And he just sits there. Good. Why is it good?
Because you shouldn't eat people. That's wrong.
But we should eat pigs and cows.
But they aren't sentient.
They are.
Oh,
They have thought. They speak.
do they?
Oh, by
Yes.
that logic, you shouldn't eat any meat.
Then I'm in the right. And he just starts eating the pork that you've got on him.
Oh,
Some people stop eating meat altogether.
yeah. Yeah.
Some people become vegetarians on the spot.
Yep.
The only one still eating is Craig.
Yeah. Just bring out more desserts rather than meat, if that's the case.
Is
Her
there
eyes light
gelatin
up.
in that?
No?
Okay.
What?
Craig just gives you a side eye, Sienna. Told you. Now you're feeling guilty, aren't you?
Yes!
As he's just eating this pig.
I fucking hate this guy.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Is there anything else for this evening?
Existential crisis?
Fair enough. Number 2 for the
Because
day.
we've had a few of those.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Go up to the party at some point when everyone's kind of gone to their rooms to rest. Just, well, I don't want to add on to the things that we're dealing with. It's not bad, I think. But, so, you know the pebbles that were around the campfire we were in last night? Okay, actually, first of all, so I talked to a kiss and he alluded to my powers being able to do things I wasn't aware of before.
Right.
You know, I can change myself basically however I like, sort of like a changeling, but also warp my clothes, which I don't want to get into that, but he alluded to me being able to do it to other things as well. And then he's gonna pull out, like, very slowly the 5 kilogram heavy pebble that he has. I'm not gonna drop it. It's our new floors.
They're impervious floors.
He's just making a sound effect. Stop bullying him.
This used to be a pebble. I don't really know what it is now.
Okay.
And then hands it to Sienna to feel the weight of it.
Oh.
It feels so light.
Oh.
Huh?
Because she's
Feel like
strong.
a pebble.
Because
That's the-
she lifts like 30 kilos.
Yeah,
in one arm.
she's strong. That's
You
the
can
joke.
still feel that it's heavier than a
He's
normal
just making a
pebble.
joke.
Feel like a pebble. Does it feel like a pebble?
It feels like a pebble, weighs like iron.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's not.
And
I
you
mean,
can just
that's
like
cool.
do that.
Well, it took me quite a while, like a couple of hours.
What were you trying to do with it?
Change its color.
Ah. Well,
Okay.
interesting.
Just on a chair.
We'll keep it in mind.
Do you know what that is? Is that still a rock or?
Everyone looks to Mobius. Do we have
Yeah, just hands it to Mobius. Mobius falls over.
Do you know what it is?
Insert SpongeBob meme. It's a rock.
It's
a
not
rock.
just. Oh yes.
It's
Not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
You can see straight away that it resembles and feels, the texture is all like the stone that you were in before. However, as you begin to inspect it and cut into it as well to kind of get a better idea of what it's made of, you can see that the density that's inside of it, the atoms that almost form the heart of this sort of stone, have turned into metallic points, as though it is turned to iron. However, the exterior still resembles that of a rock. That's why it is heavier, even though it is not grown in size or changed in sheen. It is as though the atoms inside have swapped.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and what the?
There is no sign of rock on the inside.
Did I change a rock's insides?
Well, it's quite peculiar. The outside remains unchanged. I mean, it's still a rock, but the inside is metal.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
Very, very strange.
Oh.
So, but isn't it similar to transmutation magic?
Is it?
I don't know if that's
I mean,
it's that
Kinda.
impressive.
From what you can tell, Mobius, there's not been any sort of magic that's been placed on this thing. There's no signs
just
of like arcane residue or anything like that. There's no. You look at it even through detect magic, and even then, shows nothing. It's a rock.
right.
So it's basically like forever like this now.
There's no signs of it turning back.
Oh.
How
Maybe
about
we're-
we?
So what if I just do that? If we like get Commander to stand very still for like
For 5
4
hours.
hours.
Brick at her head?
Uh,
Guys, want a
It's like an
peanut allergy when I
argument.
throw a brick at their head?
Turn as a glass, quick.
Hold on.
Yeah,
6
so
hours
can
Any
later.
moment now. Any moment now.
We're waiting. So can you do that to other people and things, or is it just rocks?
People, I don't know. This is the first time I've tried it. I literally talked to him yesterday.
I don't know. Try making Craig a good person.
Oh my god, Thorn!
Lord, you can't just
He
say
eats
that.
people. He eats people. How am I in the wrong?
Well, maybe it's his in nature. I don't know.
Okay, that makes it okay.
No, I'm just saying. Oh,
Okay. I was joking, but the question still stands. If you could do that to objects, what can you not do it with? What's the stopping point?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never done anything like it before. It's only just been me.
We'll have to keep an eye on it. But I don't think it's a
Like-
bad thing.
Could you change a cockroach into a cricket or something like that? Do you know?
I don't really want to hold a cockroach for.
Well, it doesn't have
4
to be
hours?
a cockroach, but it could be a different, like a moth or something.
You're asking me questions I don't have answers to.
Well, we can find the answers too. That's what I'm saying. Start small.
We can try.
Yeah, I'd rather avoid doing it to living things for now.
We should also maybe leave this for after we deal with everything. I think there's a lot to discover, and we just can't do that for one night.
Right.
I tested the limits with myself a little bit. And, Max, were there limits with how much I could change myself?
No.
Oh, okay, great.
So you could hypothetically turn into a dragon and just raise the village to the ground.
Well, okay, well, hold on.
Whether you would have
Village
tried
being
that.
Siftos. I meant
I think he was
Siftos.
mostly trying how tall he could get or how small he could get, essentially.
Yeah.
Did it ever be like, run out of fuel?
Didn't seem like there was any stopping.
Oh, great.
Okay, so yeah, dragon, totally possible.
So can I just, like, make myself a giant and stomp on these motherfuckers? Like, what's stopping me?
That's what I'm saying.
And
I mean, lastly,
there
we'll be
didn't
underground during the
seem
next
to be
combat.
any limits with changing myself.
Oh, okay, that's a thing.
Which is a little terrifying, to be honest, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really dare to test out any crazy ideas, but after this we could give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I feel like this was a bit too much.
No, I think it's just a combination of the last few days.
You guys want like a bubble bath or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And little corgis with little bottles of different bath bombs and shampoos and everything
Just
on their
balancing
little
their
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like a train of them. Bloop, 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 bloop.
One of them holds the bottle in their mouth. The other one uncorks the bottle as it bloop, 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 fills into the bathtub.
Disney ass shit.
Good job. Good job. Good
One of them
job. Yes,
kind
you're
of
the
fluffs
best.
himself up as a little head pillow to lay on.
Oh.
But you have this discussion, this somewhat plan. As the evening is coming to an end, you will see Phoebe and Samantha will come down and find who would be up, who would be around. Thorn? The three of you, sure. Sienna, are you up? Okay.
No,
So-
taking a
I'll sleep
long
in the
bubble bath
bathtub.
and then going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The three of you see Phoebe and Samantha walk down to greet you. Phoebe will speak up. There's a little bit of an incident. A
Oh,
slight
boy.
problem.
Damn it, what is it now?
I'm so happy I'm asleep.
It's part of this structure that you've conjured.
Uh-oh.
And
What's up?
she'll kind of point upstairs and she'll kind of lead the way. Where you've built out all of these rooms, the far left-hand corner, the rooms that were reserved for, we'll say, Phoebe and Samantha, you see they approach it and they open the door, and you can see in the corner of the room the space that's kind of like impeding in the corner has torn and almost pulled apart. You can see almost like the magic fading within and causing this almost wrapping of the walls just in the corner. And it does look like it's pulling and moving slowly as this unraveling is spreading across the walls. Samantha looks up. This is, well, it's been happening. And Phoebe will speak up. Yes, well, in my room especially, this is some untangling of the fabric of reality that you've conjured within a space that does not allow it.
I thought that was only for teleportation. Damn it.
It seems
Can
that
I-
planes on any sort of wavelength are affected as well.
Can I try to, with my magic, try to put it back in place? Like, place my hand near that wall and warp it in.
For you,
Okay.
that space is untouchable. The fabrics of the space that you have conjured cannot touch that spot. And it just begins to continue to grow and eat away, as though it's unaffected by any means because it's no longer your control. It is something else now.
Gulp.
It's been growing at a slow rate. I'd say 1 square meter per hour. And as I've been looking at it, it's not gone any faster, so I think we are fine. I will just rest downstairs, but it is a warning at least, and a show of
No,
what we're coming
please.
across.
Take my room. It's fine. I'll sleep downstairs. I feel bad.
Even the tiled flooring is better than what I'm used to. I will sleep downstairs.
No, I feel even worse. No, you're taking my room, and he's like pushing them to his room.
She feels like a kind of rock as you're trying to push her.
Or I get a horde of corgis to just take them away.
Take them.
Aggressive hospitality.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
She might
Do
swing
they
on
get
these
advantage for the
cowgies. She might swing on these
No,
cowgies.
that is illegal. That is not allowed in this household.
Okay, so then she'll sleep on the floor.
It might fucking happen depending on this roll.
We have a plus 10.
No, Robbie already used theirs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's your mother? Oh, that's not your roll.
You see the cow geese begin to approach, and she causes the first line of them to freeze in place, but then sees that your intentions are good, and she just lets it go, and she's just overswarmed by them,
It's a stampede of corgis.
and she just leans back in the cow geese as they're being
Yeah.
dragged away. I'm surprised they didn't just blow them all up, really.
Oh, does she usually do that to cute creatures?
I don't think it matters if they're cute or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but at least she didn't do it. It is a double bed, so if you want to also head into the room.
It's fine, I was going to sleep outside anyway tonight.
I did notice some apprehension about coming in here. Is everything alright?
Magic, especially a place like this that's been conjured by someone else's mind, not the best place to be. Especially for us affected by Oleana.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
It's been years, Van. It's fine. We've experienced different things since, but you wouldn't have known.
Oh, I just wanted to make it a comfortable night for everyone.
I know. Your heart's in the right place.
You want me to be outside with you?
Oh, it's fine.
Beat sleeping on the couch.
Honestly, the fresh air In the silence, I don't really get it too often, so I'll be fine.
Okay, but if something happens,
Something happens, they'll be dead.
okay, you guys are terrifying. In like a good badass way, but also scary way.
You still have that mask?
Yeah? Do you want to?
I don't think we'll need it anymore. Do you mind if I destroy it?
Why would you destroy it?
Can I
Hmm.
I want to ask if I can insight her, but I don't know much about Siltend, but could I do it anyways? Because
Sure.
I'm technically still in the room.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because I want to see if this is her, like, you know.
I thought I was talking to Phoebe, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna re-roll that.
Well, it's
just
gonna be a 1.
Shut up.
No, it was already a 1, it can't be a 1 again. That's against
I
the
know.
rules.
So,
Well, it's happened.
shush.
Reroll plus 10.
Yep.
Ah, it's close.
Not much better.
Inciting Samantha / Siltend, you can see the look of someone who has experienced many lives in one. There is a tiredness behind those eyes. There is a spark of hope that you're not even sure was ever there. Some people, there is a glimmer in their eye of something to be, but for her, it's always just been this and nothing more. It's a look that you can see in some soldiers who were forced into a war outside of their own control. And it's also seen on prisoners, people who are enslaved in their own bodies. She is stuck with the history she has, and she lives with it every day. And you're not sure what else to get from that.
Okay.
Do I get an answer to my question?
What was the question again?
Why do you want to destroy it?
It's something that should have been done a long time ago. It has a history that does not need to be remembered, nor should it ever live again.
Do you think Caspian would want to be the one to destroy it? Or
I honestly don't know why he kept it on him. And perhaps that's more telling of the man than the mask itself. Perhaps I'll be doing him a favor.
you know him better than I do, so I can't really deny you that. He's gonna get the mask out of the. I don't know if it could be placed in the bag of holding.
Yeah. I believe so. Or was it not? I forgot.
I remember we had something that wouldn't go into any.
I mean, it was in that protective thing, right?
I
the-
pull it out of the
Remember.
pocket plane ring because it's also a bag of holding and
Okay.
give it to her.
There is even a moment where you're using that pocket plane that it does kind of appear. In fact, the box is open. And you just hear it. Siltend. Oh my second in command.
All right, close his box.
Yeah.
So sassy, this one, and gives her the box.
She'll just hold it and take it with her.
You doing okay?
I never am.
Oh. I don't know what you went through with coming there. I can begin to imagine. Especially Caspian. I understand how it can be. But we'll deal with her.
It's not her I'm scared of. Is what will happen with Caspian. Is what she will turn him into. That's my fear. Because I don't want to lose my friend.
He turned to good before, didn't he? Even after everything?
If that's the case, can it happen a second time? Or is that a lightning in a bottle?
I used to think that I could never go back to the way I was before. And I'm not. I'm different. But I didn't manage to find a piece of myself from before. I think he will be able to as well. And it might not be easy or quick or the same. It can be. But I think he cares about all of you very much. And as long as he has that, and I guess that small hope that it can happen again.
And if it does, if he ends up slipping, I'll be sure to end him. For his own sake.
Try to give him a chance, okay?
You see, she's hesitant at the response. We'll have to see.
Ben's gonna go in for a hug, but not like if she seems that she doesn't want to.
She'll deflect and go off with the case in hand.
Is she going outside?
Yes.
I think Thorn's gonna, after a second, she's gonna follow Siltend.
Mm-hmm.
Does Ben see this?
Yeah, Thorn's not trying to hide it, but she's kind of giving off the impression of, I'm gonna follow her no matter what you say.
Ben's gonna stop Thorn for a sec. I think she wants some privacy, Thorn.
Yeah. She'll have some privacy, and I'll be right behind her.
Okay, so that's not how privacy works.
Yeah, and if something goes wrong, what then? And she can't tell us.
Well, as she mentioned, if something goes wrong, they'll be dead.
I'm not gonna
I
say
think we
anything.
need to put more trust in her, Thorn.
Thorn's gonna
What do you
kind of.
think it could happen?
I don't know. Something bad, something that could fuck us over.
Why?
Not necessarily that it would be her fault, just something that could go wrong.
Do you want me to send one of my actual Kalgis?
I don't know.
Why not? I can see through its eyes, if need be.
First time I want to talk to somebody and you're telling me no.
That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that she's going through something and wants privacy. Would you be okay if any of us spied on you when you were having a tough time? If any of us peered into your conversations with Shiloh? Or Wrath? That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you what to do or order you around, but we need to have some trust around here. And by spying on her, we're breaking that. Do what you want. And he's gonna walk to the kitchen because his room is occupied, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Dawn's gonna... Yeah, she's gonna take a second and then go out and follow Siltend.
Mm-hmm. You head out the door. You feel the bitter cold straight away. The only thing that's been left outside is the cart. All of the horses have been brought in, as well as Friend. You can see that there is a bit of a light inside of this tent, with the outline, the shadow of one person inside, just hunched over. But you can see they're clearly looking down.
Can I hear anything, like the mask or...
Roll a perception or investigation check.
Alright. I'll do perception.
Okay. Can you roll a stealth check as well?
Okay. I want to say I'm not trying to be sneaky. I want to make my presence known, but fuck it. I don't care. Okay. What was the roll? Stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, my forge is not fucking working.
It might just be delayed.
Yeah. It is incredibly delayed.
Do you want to see if I can
Oh,
do it
Lord.
for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. A 20 on your perception and a 22 on your stealth. You step out into the cold tundra that you're in now. The wind isn't powerful, but it's there, so it cuts through some words, especially hushed ones if they're being spoken. At the moment, you can see the flicker of the flame inside of the tent, where there is just Siltern leaning in front of this small little chest. You make sure that you are quiet enough, and you get close as you can at least, to listening in. You hear that the chest is not open. It is just her in this cart at the moment, probably talking to herself in her own mind. There are no words that are spoken. There is just a fixation, the shadow just looking down. I'm going to roll. You see she leans forward and opens the chest. My loyal soldier, look at you. Right next to me as you always should have been. Don't worry. I'm not scared or angry or disappointed in you for leaving me. You did what you had to do, and that's fine. It did lead to my defeat, so I'm slightly angered. But for you, Siltend, you have always had a soft spot in my heart. You faced the worst out of all of them. And we made sure that everyone knew and everyone felt the pain that you felt, that each of us felt There is a bit of silence as she's just contemplating the words from the mask. And then you see her reach down and lift up the mask, now in her hands.
I think Thorn's gonna try and make sound before entering the tent. To try and like make sure her presence is known, and she'll open it and she'll just say, I think it's time to put it down.
You see, she'll look over in your direction.
I didn't mean to spy. Sorry. Just wanted to check on you.
I knew you were standing there.
I figured.
There's a lot of history with this mask.
Thorn's gonna...
Not just I, but a lot of people have stood beside or in front of, for better or worse. What do you want to do?
Thorn's just gonna walk in and sit down and just listen.
Holding the mask in her hand, you feel its attention drifting over to you. It's not hard to see someone affected by others.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
I don't care.
You should. Because
She's just gonna keep looking at Siltend.
I know a little thing about you.
Can you put it away, Siltend? I want to talk to you.
She'll look it up. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. As she's holding the mask, she'll begin to place it into the chest, but not before it can say a few more words. Mm-hmm.
Your scars are but an imitation. The same process, the same methodology, but by the hands of a fake. Someone who perceives, but the chest closes.
That thing's fucking annoying. I don't know how you put up with it. But enough about that. If it's okay with you, I want to hear about everything. I'm interested. I might have gone through a few of the same things, I don't know, but I want to know how you got here, Sultan. And I want to know why that mask is so important to you.
Even though the mask was worn by one, it is a symbol. It is a representation of something that could be, something that was. Change. The world looked at everyone else as though they had their eyes closed. If magic wasn't in your blood, you were lesser. It's fact. Nothing that can be dismissed by it. If you weren't gifted, you weren't anything. And society prioritized those that could, rather than those that couldn't. The people who couldn't, well, They simply couldn't. But this Oleana, she thought it possible to turn him into something that could. Make him into something that society might be happy about. To finally induct them into life by giving them some magic. Or at least pushing them through the extremes until something breaks. This mask is a symbol against that. To fight it. And Caspian wore it with not pride, but duty. He saw that it was a change that was needed, but he became the thing that we were trying to fight against. A one-sided battle. He found us. Myself, the big guy, the one with the scars, and, well, Phoebe. All of us and some others were trapped in Oleander's hand, and, well, she did everything she could to break us. And she did. She broke us. Caspian, though. Caspian found his way in, and he broke us all out of that endless dream, that endless nightmare. And he had that mask. The mask that turned him into something else. Not just another man. Not just a fighter. He was a movement. He himself. No matter how many were in his field, it was him that made the change. But it's just as all of us, we were blinded by it. We went too far. And that's when the killing started. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I know where my bed is. That lays 6 feet under and buried in rubble. I don't need penance. I don't need anything. My actions were my actions. They were a symbol of the time. But now that time is gone. And now we live in different times. Life is a strange pattern of events, be it mistakes or opportunity. But we took both and went as far as we could. Were we right for what we did? Were we wrong? We stopped some bad people. But we had some good ones too. The balance of that. Everyone has their own opinions on.
I know how you feel. I know what you mean. And I'm sorry you had to go through all that. I am. But I know you're more than that. Caspian knows you're more than that. Despite everything that happened. I'm not good with words of affirmation or trying to make people feel better, but I just hope that there was some relief that came with saying or admitting anything you said.
The only thing that ever makes me feel anything now is everyone else. The people around me. The lack thereof. Whichever one comes first, really. I don't tend to prioritize myself. Nor do I want to. Nor do I feel I need to. And that's just the way that life is.
I feel the same way. But unfortunately, I've been surrounded by way too many good people who refuse to give up on me. So, despite what I want for myself, I do what I think make them happy for me. The gamble. But I know what you mean. I understand.
And that's what people like you and that's what we have to deal with. No one can change it, no matter how much they try. You can't stop what had happened. We have to move on and live with it. That's the nasty side of life. People forget in their stories they read and write that there's always something after the end. We just see the nice bits.
You can't just start over.
No one can. As much as you believe it. You bring it with you wherever you go.
My friends think that everybody or anybody can be redeemed or saved, but I don't have the heart to try and convince them that that's not true. Because the people that they do try to save, some of them, it's not worth it.
Sometimes the only appropriate thing for him is to no longer be in the picture. Sometimes it's the only answer.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm being cruel when I'm just trying to look out for them or look out for myself.
As much as I might have to be telling you to think as a team player and fight together, in this world you're only fighting for yourself. We only have our life, and it's what we plan to do with it. You can dedicate it to someone else, and that's a very noble thing to do, but it's yours. Live or die, it's yours.
You're half right. I know we can dedicate our lives to other people, but I don't live just for me. I never have, ever since, I lived so maybe I could see my mom again. And then I live because I was too scared to die. And then I live for my friends. So I don't think it's just for yourself. But I'm not you. And you're not me. So I can't tell you how to live. Or why you should live. That's on you.
I'm glad to see that the trauma you've experienced has not dampened your spark.
It's dampened something.
It's still there, though. Maybe faint. You might not be able to see it. But it's there.
Thank you.
I don't even know if I want to destroy this thing. I just don't want
Ever
to have
since... Yeah, I can understand wanting to have something that's technically yours. But as infuriating as that mask is, makes you curious about what it knows.
It knows everything Caspian did. It lived with him that long.
So it knows about Siren.
Well, so do I.
The mask said he was a fake. What did it mean?
I don't know about that much, but Siren is just a long line of people just like Oleana. People trying to find something, some eureka moment.
I hate to ask this, but can I listen to what it says? Damn thing's got me curious. No, I don't think I'll be able to sleep. Unless I know.
I've grown accustomed to what Horrivan can say and how persuasive he can be. Try not to let him get into your head too much.
Just... well, as long as you'll be there to help snap me out of it. 'Cause I trust you.
Your trust might be in the wrong person. And she'll open the chest. The breath. Oh, hello again.
This fucking guy. Haha.
You want to know more?
Yes.
What's in it for me?
Thorn's gonna look at Siltend.
She shrugs. Don't look at her. Look at me.
It's not an Old Spice commercial, stop that. Sorry. I had to break the tension. I don't know. What do you want?
I can give you everything you're looking for, Thorn. I've come across Siren before. He's a
I can
long line
promise.
of people who need to be eradicated.
I can promise that you won't get broken tonight. How about that?
Not good enough. My spirit lives on no longer if I'm in this shell or not. You can destroy me if you wish, but then you lose all of this knowledge. A proposal. I'll give you everything you need and more. Just simply wear me.
For how long?
Just a touch. And I
Give
can
me a
show you
time.
everything.
"30 minutes. That's all."
No response. You sure you want to do that?
No. But I don't really have any more bargaining chips.
She'll just slide the chest over to you. It's your choice, not mine.
If I start acting crazy, you'll try and stop it, yeah?
Of course.
She's gonna chicken with Wrath. Actually, like,
Don't talk to your god.
shut up, none of your business. Hey Wrath. So, I'm just okay. Maybe I just like give him a mental shake on the shoulder, just be like, "Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up."
What?
Just looking at the mask. So, funny suggestion.
What is it?
I am about to do something stupid, which, you know, nothing new.
No change then.
Yep, yeah. Just
This is pointless.
just back me up, please.
With what?
You're a god. Figure something out.
Roll insight check.
Okay. Like, come on, man. You're a powerful god. How can you not have nothing? Okay.
23. He's very confused. He doesn't know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Okay. Okay. How do I explain this in 5 seconds or less?
Your god
Well,
has no
you have the
power
entire
over
night.
me. Your god possesses no influence on this scenario. He cannot even see me.
Oh. Okay.
It is just you and I.
Cool. She's gonna reach out and touch it. Not putting it on, just
Touch it?
touching it.
That's not what we said. Are you a deal breaker?
You literally said just a touch.
Place me just a touch on your face.
You could have been.
And let me show you through my eyes.
I hope Siltend is ready to cough back up. I'm gonna put on the mask.
You place the mask. Wisdom saving throw, please.
This is also the moment to point out that this party has not redeemed a single fucking soul. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. We don't redeem people.
Literally defamation. What the fuck?
Seriously, who have we redeemed? We kill people. We don't redeem them.
I'm trying to focus, guys.
Actually, guys, I'm changing your characters.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Up character. This will be fine.
Okay.
Karen, I suggest any help from it. I have that locket.
How
Would
the
that
fuck are you
do
gonna get help?
anything? Shush!
The locket.
I don't know. I can't reroll. Can't do anything.
No. You place the mask on your face. You lose consciousness.
Uh-huh.
Moments later, Ben, you hear a knock on your door.
God. What would I do?
Well, you're in the kitchen. Yeah.
Fennel's room, I guess.
Okay. What's going on there?
Hopefully not about to go wow,
getting
wow, 'cause
ready
that would
for
be awful.
bed. Hey. 2 days in a row, god damn, no, I'm kidding. Opens door slowly.
You see Sultan standing there. I didn't think it would be a good idea to begin with, but you might want to see something. And perhaps bring anyone that can...
Grabs Fennel. Okay.
Wait, what? I don't think she was done with that sentence.
Get dressed again. Just walks him out of the room.
She kind of looks over and just... I'll be outside.
See, I keep letting Thorn go alone, thinking, you know, it was bad last time. It couldn't possibly get worse.
And bring anyone you think might help with cursed items or the kind.
Oh, fuck. It might be fine. It might be fine.
What cursed item are we using today?
You can't talk about
I
it.
have a strong feeling. Was
Jesse,
it
where was the
Cosmo
friend?
or Mara that could identify?
It was
Mara.
Mara.
Good.
Mara, yeah. Knock, knock, knock.
She's not asleep, she's a sentinel, so she's constantly active.
Yeah, but I can still give her privacy. Knock,
Sure, yeah.
knock.
You open the door and you see Hel leaning over with a smile.
We might need your help with something.
She nods and follows.
Do you have experience with removing cursed items?
She looks at you with this blank expression.
Alright, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gestures to
It's very
herself.
late. I'm sorry. It's late. And I'm really annoyed.
Puts her hands on hips.
I'm
Shrugs.
sorry. Okay, just follow me, please. And just gonna follow Stilton.
Mhm.
No, let me sleep through this. Just tell me the morning that Thorn died. I'll be perfectly fine with that.
Well, I don't want to wake you up, giving you a heart attack when it could be nothing.
I think she'd have a heart attack if Thorn actually died or hurt somebody. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but like if you didn't die and we just removed it, Sienna doesn't have to know about it, and she can have a heart
yeah,
attack
that's
without worrying about
awful.
it. It's fine.
What kind of gaslighting, lying, manipulative bullshit? Oh my
Not
god.
lying if I don't wake her up, okay?
Cassie the
Crap,
Rat.
you have not saying
That's
this.
a bad idea.
It was a bad idea to put it in
Is there some sort of like?
No. Come on.
And you
Is there not some sort
I
of
am
like
telling you if it was really,
sister
if it's
bond or
really bad,
something?
but
like telepathic,
I'll my
psychokinetic,
magic
whatever,
out,
something
magic
that?
and just tingling. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Van, Fennel, you alongside Mara head downstairs, exit the homestead, to find a pacing back and forth shadow inside of the this tent. Arms behind their back, just walking up and down.
Or look to Stilton actually first. Can I ask what happened? Should I ask?
She just gestures towards the cart.
Peeks inside.
You see the back of Thorn pacing back and forth, and then turning to look at the fire, you can see the mask placed on her face. She's standing at an upright position, perfectly balanced and looking down with a quizzical look. The mask painted with that kind of white porcelain finish, but with lines of blue running across the very small slits in the mouth. And they just looked in your direction. The voice.
Small eye twitch.
The voice that comes out is not Thorn's.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Ah.
The tiefling that was
time
in
no
my
see.
head for a while. Hello.
Sure, tiefling.
All right. Shifter. Amalgamation of different races put together. Whatever you wish to fall under.
Didn't put a name on it.
No.
Right. What's this all about then?
Well, I thought I'd try something on your weak-willed friend, and it seemed to work. So, here we are.
He's not wrong.
You
Don't
have
be
me
shocked.
now, and not her.
And how long is this little deal gonna go on for?
Well, I didn't even know it'd work in the first place.
Interesting.
I don't come here with any sort of agenda. I'm on the same side as the rest of you. I want to see the job done. And we're going towards a city of archmages. Now that is quite exciting. They now step down towards you. This is an ample opportunity to use my resources against them. Oleana included, of course.
And how will I know that you'll keep your word? Not turn on us?
Siltent can be a warrant to this. I am a man of my word. I have never lied. I've never pulled the rug over someone's eyes. I am truthful all the way. Perhaps a little conniving, but sometimes you have to be. You have to use the resources available to you. And this is the situation we find ourselves, so lovely and so pure.
I don't think I can let you control him. But I understand you wanting to help. Does it have to be a person that you're attached to?
What
Or
did you
any
have in
creature.
mind?
Can it be a creature?
Elaborate.
Shut up, I'm not giving him on Snow Bear, you fucking weirdos!
Wait, no, wait, hold on. What's the downside? What's the downside? Tell me the cons. Tell me the cons. I see no problems here.
What about a conjuration? Could you attach yourself to one?
I'm not going to put my eggs in one magical basket.
It would be temporary.
And I don't need temporary, I need something that has longevity.
Well, could find you somebody else in that city.
No. Why should I change? Why should I
don't wanna-
choose someone else?
Body of a mage and not a teenage girl. I guess not a teenager anymore, but
You're trying to imply, but I do not care of the implications. This is a well-made vessel, strong enough to take down enemies. Why would I give that up for someone so eager on magic?
all right. I have enough magic. Well, other option, we force you up of Thorn, and you don't get a different body.
What if the procedure kills her? Are you willing to have that on your hands? At the
Well,
moment, I
you're
have full
suggesting-
control.
You're also suggesting to walk away with her body forever. So,
Not forever. Until I get Caspian. He and I are linked. And I want that to be reaffirmed. You'll get whoever it is back, as long as I get him. Siltan will speak up. What if it's me? You can have me instead. I know what you're capable of. I know what you're wanting to do. I know what the pros and cons of all of this are. She doesn't. They don't. But I do. Take me instead. Leave the poor girl alone. Perhaps a promotion is needed then.
Are you sure about this?
Well, I'm not going to let her get involved in all of this.
I told her not to.
Don't be mad at her.
Oh, I am. Too late for that.
He can whisper anything
But also
into
you.
people's ears and persuade them to do things they wouldn't expect. It's him.
Like you're not destroying it.
She gives you a kind of stern look. Maybe not tonight, but I might have done it tomorrow, the day after.
Why give it to her?
Because it knows what she needs to know. And I do. I've been hunting mages for years, decades. I know their ins and outs. I know the experimenters that wish to imbue magic and change the people that are around us. I'm your best shot. And my fountain of knowledge can be gifted to anyone who wears me. Because I will be them. I think Sultan is a perfect trade.
Your choice.
I mean, I don't like it, but Sultan, if you're absolutely sure of this,
Well, not really another choice, though, is there? We risk what? That Thorn dies? Nah. I don't really want that. You have a deal, Horovan? Just make it quick. Well, quick with these hands. And you'll see he will stand next to her. Turns to the rest of you. If you could please give us some privacy.
Okay, turns around.
takes a step back.
Preferably inside your mansion, to where you can't impede in the process. Because I can trust Siltend, but not you.
I think we'll be staying here.
Then the trade won't happen. Simple as.
Come on, Ben. Let's just leave him to it. I trust Sultan at least this much.
Okay. Can you send Thorn back in?
I'll send her in.
Okay.
Now should I tell her what she needs to know?
He's gonna walk into the mansion.
Alright. You walk in. Thorn. You feel your vision dilate as you're now laying on the floor after having fallen asleep. At one moment, you were placing the mask across your face, and then you're now on the ground. Looking up as there is a set of feet next to you, you look up and you can see Siltent wearing the mask. Rise and shine, young Thorn.
Wait. No. What? She tries. She scrambles to her feet. No. How did? What? No. What happened? What did I do?
I had possession of you for a little moment, but then there was a trade that was made, since you were just caught in the crossfires.
You said you'd tell me everything about Siren.
And I will. I just needed to make sure that I was in a lucrative position. The talk of me being destroyed, I didn't quite like that. But here we are. So, please, if you could stand up, I won't hurt you. And don't worry, Siltent is completely fine. She's just dreaming.
Thorn stands up.
What's wrong? You seem sad.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Well, Siren is what you would call a leech. He infests and has no drive of his own, yet has found one. He is not unique. He is an amalgamation of people's thoughts, of people's wants and needs, and he has found one that at least caught his hunger. You think that Siren is this animal, this thing to be feared. He's beyond that. He's a stepping stone, nothing more. Oleana Comandera, on the other hand, she is the one, the main head of that spear. Oleana dreamed like anyone else would dream, and her dreams were sickening, twisted, bent on wanting to do a service for humanity. She was selfish, but it was in those dreams that someone watched, and someone learned, and someone thought that they could be that same person. Siren is just a mirror image of Oleana. That is why I said he was a fake. He uses all the same practices she does. He's learned from her, and he has found his own ways to do things. He is a dream, nothing more, nothing less. And dreams can't hurt you unless you're in the dream world. That is simply fact. You're fighting a phantom that doesn't exist here. Oleana is the true enemy here. But do not fret. Siren is next on the list. We will find him in dreams and we will deal with him. You seem angered.
You won't be any part of that.
Well, I should be. Because you need me.
I don't care.
No, you should. You should think very carefully on what you want and your next steps to be. Because you have a potential to get the job done, whether I'm here or not. But you must learn still. People have wronged you, Thorn. People have turned you into a monster. But I don't see a monster. I see you as something greater.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking.
He stops talking.
You don't get to say shit like that. Not to me. Not after you just used me. You don't get to talk like that to me.
And I apologize. But I'm here now. And I can do things that your God can't. I can do things that you can't. I can do things that your friends can't. You need me. And I'm here to do a service for this world. Your friends had asked you if you could rejoin them in the mansion. I do not wish to take up more of your time.
She walks in.
You're met by Van and Fennell.
Oh, look who's back.
No. Van went back to his room. He's going to... Actually, he's going to Sienna. Knock, 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 knock.
Boy. Okay. Yeah, then opens the door. She gotten out of bed. Tired. Off sleep.
So... Alright. Sorry to wake you, but Thorin went got herself possessed by the Harvin mask, and I'm too pissed off at her to probably comfort her after that, so...
What? It's been... I went to bed an hour ago. Where are you?
Oh, I know. I told her not to go, and she did, and now that happened. And I'm pissed off. But I'm assuming that she'll need...
The mask was safe in the box. Who even... Why was it opened?
I gave it to Stilton, under the pretenses that she would destroy it. But Thorin went to follow her, not trusting her, and that happened. I don't know what they talked about. Honestly, at this point, I don't want to know. I'm already too angry to tell, so... I thought you might want to know. Good night! And he walks away.
Sienna's gonna go down.
Okay, Fennell, were you waiting for Thorn?
Yeah, for now they waited.
Okay, Thorn, you see Fennell as you enter.
She doesn't say anything. She just keeps her head down. Just ashamed.
Yeah, well, fair enough, Thorn. Pretty sure Van went to get Sienna, so I'm sure Sienna will have a lot to say, but this is probably better than you wearing it.
I thought, I don't know. I wasn't going to, and then it tricked me. It used me. I'm a fucking idiot.
Shit happens.
No, I did this. This was my choice, my fault. Silton didn't want to wear that thing, she didn't, and I don't know why I try to do these things. I don't know why I try to help her. Try to do things on my own, because I just can't do them. I'm not like you, I'm not like Fen, I'm not like Sienna. I just fuck things up.
Look, Thorn, we learn at different rates, at different speeds. It's unfortunate you need to make mistakes like this, but you gotta learn some way.
At the expense of someone else.
If that's what it means. Eventually, you'll take a different approach.
She just cries.
Then we'll just place a hand on her shoulder. Just give it a squeeze.
At this point, Sienna, you come walking down to see Thorn in tears.
For now, we'll let go of Thorn and leave Sienna and Thorn to themselves. I just say to Sienna as he walks by, say, yeah, she's upset, but hopefully Horriban keeps his end of the deal.
What's the fucking deal?
He doesn't. He wants his body back.
Okay, no, we're gonna deal with the details tomorrow. Just go to bed. Thank you for helping. Oh, Thorn, come here. Hug time. Come here.
She doesn't really hug back, she's just still.
I know this probably seems like the end of the world right now, but I promise it's going to look better tomorrow.
It used me to get what it wanted. How can I apologize? How can I fix this? I don't... This is all my fault.
No, it's that mask's fault, okay? It manipulated you. Come on, shh.
I was gonna help her break it. I was gonna try, but then it started talking to me, and instead of talking like him, it reminded me of what he would say. What did I do?
Yeah, Sienna's just hugging her, stroking her hair, trying to turn off her rather solution-oriented brain because she knows that wouldn't help right now. And she's just making comforting noises, just shushing her a bit. Trying to get her mind off the details.
Okay. With that, as the night finds this awkward end as to the unknown consequences of this deal being made, you try to find rest in different ways. You complete your long rest. The morning arises as you all exit the mansion, and there's no silt end in sight.
Of course. I'm gonna murder a fucking mask.
Left there is a note.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what was taken? Some supplies. A heavy cloth. So as you look out to find tracks, this is someone who has been on the run for a long time. There are no tracks in sight. And we'll pick it up next time to see how things end up going. You
Gone
had-
fishing is what the note says.
Gone
Yeah,
fishing.
she just went to go fish. Find an oasis and fish it. Yeah.
I have words for Lee. Because what the fuck did he settle us with? What the fuck did he get us?
No.
I thought
No,
this was
no,
enchanted!
We could have kept it in the box, but some people decided.
No, okay.
That is
You
such
can't
a-
take the entire blame on Cassie. You have to take some of it because you gave it to Silthead, the emotion
Under
unstable
the-
terrorist!
It's such a wild, like,
I have
stage of
no.
events.
I don't want to use metagame knowledge that she was a fucking terrorist.
I know.
so-
But even from what
As
we
far as I
know,
know, this is
what we know.
or like Caspian's closest friend. And I'm like, no, you can't have his personal possession. Fuck you.
Well, also, you had no idea if she was gonna put it on. You had no idea if this was gonna happen anyway. Her putting on the mask and leaving. So.
It was probably.
Yeah, but maybe.
My plan was that she wasn't going to put it on from the
Okay.
get-go.
Why would you say that, Max?
Well, I didn't even think it was going to happen tonight.
Why would you say that?
Oh,
I didn't
Why
even
would
know it
you
was going
say
to happen
that?
today.
Because
Because-
now I'm more to blame about all of this.
Cassie
It
was
was all on
so
me.
hard. Robbie was like, "Oh my god, why did she do that?" I was like, "No, she's fine. She's just
Real fucking tears and snot,
When-
people.
I
Oh,
always, in the
Like,
background, I always thought, when is Siltane going to have the mask? Because she's going to want to ask for it at some point, because she doesn't think that Ven deserves to have it.
I didn't even fucking want it. like,
I know.
Jesus.
I know, that's why she
We should
wanted
not
it.
have taken it with us. Why were we
That's why I was
left with
like,
this?
I can't fucking keep this from her. She's like his closest friend, other than his wife. And, of course, I'm gonna give it to her. Also, I didn't want to
Yeah.
give it to her under the pretense she was gonna destroy it, but I was like, fucking. I guess it's an evil bitch, Max. Max,
Yes, it
sounds
is.
like Max.
I
You're
mean,
not
well,
evil.
hey, listen.
I
I
gave it to her, and I didn't want anyone to get involved because I had a feeling that it was gonna try to manipulate people, and then it did. Whoa! Who would have guessed the cursed magic item was manipulative? Damn, crazy
He
plot
was on
twist.
words with fucking Lee because he told us this bitch was just enchanted. He was like, "Oh yeah, here, this can tell you its memories. Have fun, bro."
Yeah, I think we got from the evil fucking dialogue that it gave us that it wasn't just enchanted.
The strength of someone's spirit and will put into an item. It's as if
No, you have to specifically mention its dark side.
it's dark
This
side.
is all the bad parts, essentially, wrapped up in a nice little package.
Mm.
Oh,
I didn't expect that, honestly. I was
I was so
thinking
ready
more
to
of
any of
destroy that
I
thing.
don't
I
think
was
any-
so ready to be like, yeah, bitch, let's stomp on it, throw on the fire, woo! And then I flew a bit too close to the sun. I will admit, my bad, guys.
I love it
That's
though.
on me.
I love that you
Oh,
went
me
you
too.
went in and tried it. That's great.
Well,
To be
I
fair, the
really
dice
did want to
was
talk.
unfortunate.
I really did want to talk to Silton. That was I was like, okay, I'm just gonna talk to Silton. I don't care what this mask then. And then that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he said things you might want to hear.
Yeah, and so it was a full Thorn and Cassie manipulation. So that's my fault. My fault, guys. But we'll be alright. We still got the
We'll-
spy
we'll be
team
alright.
going. We still got
be
the spy
alright.
team going out. You know.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
separated into teams for you're in the spine.
Yeah, I
team.
saw in the notes.
Yeah.
I'm in the Sneaky Sneaks team.
Sneaky.
He's
sneaky.
not busy. You don't have Samantha.
Can remove Samantha from
Yep.
that.
We can figure it out.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll be on a rooftop, scouting. Oh, I think we go in through the window, and then Horvin's just like, nah, through the chimney.
Yeah.
We're gonna Santa Claus this fuck. Let's go.
Oh
that time of year.
Lord.
Oh god.
Well, it's gonna make what happens next very, very interesting because
Oh,
now
yeah.
you have a loose cannon on the loose, literally.
Max, if you ruin my
We have two loose cannons.
Back on Caspian, I am legit going to come to fucking England.
My
I
fault,
know
guys.
fucking Spain.
England.
My bad.
You're gonna struggle
Yeah,
to find
I'm
Max in
gonna
England.
Yeah,
That's way worse of a punishment.
you're hiding in Freya's closet.
Again, my
Well,
bad,
that's why your
folks.
audio sounds a bit muffled today.
My baby's suffered enough, Max. Caspian has been through enough. He doesn't need mind control through his evil alter
Cassie,
ego.
Cassie, don't be sorry about it. This is part of it. This is like getting the juice out of
I'm
the out of the
like-
lemon. You're squeezing.
I'm equally very embarrassed and ashamed, but I'm also kind of like, what a great story choice. Man, the narrative elements of this was kind of
Did we need
All your
more
characters-
shit to be in?
Listen, it's a narrative thing now.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm sure that was
we were
the
like
desired intent.
I'm sure Max is just like, here's an opportunity to get rid of an NPC.
Here's an opportunity to kill. Let's do it. Let's
Here's
get
an
rid of one.
opportunity to
That's one
manipulate
of
my players and make
19.
them feel awful.
Great.
This is someone that
He's
has
like, yes.
suffered less. Silton has been through so much shit, and she's already been mind controlled once. Why does she have to be mind controlled again?
It was her choice, if you think about it.
Oh,
If you think about it, she was like, no, I'll do it.
yeah, between Thorn dying and me offering myself up. Oh, what a choice!
It was a
Ah.
calculated massacre.
Oof.
Oh lord.
Oh lord, indeed.
Alex, what do you
Alex.
think?
Oh lord.
Jesus.
What do you think about this awesome narrative element that's coming into play?
Ben's
I am
pissed at
just.
Thorn.
How are we gonna body slam Oleana with one less person? Like the whole plan is falling through.
How's our dog pile plan gonna work now? Yeah.
Well, damn, Craig.
Also,
It's time to hit the
Nom, nom,
gym.
nom, nom, nom.
we just lost the sanest of the four, so we just
Well,
lost
listen,
the
I
sanest one.
was.
The other three, they're gonna be a fucking problem now.
I
It's just
suggested
over
in the chat. I suggested in the chat after Snowbear we could put Craig. We could put the mask on Craig.
Fucking
Why
Snowbear.
would that be the better alternative?
That would have been so funny.
Just a
would've
hands
been
behind his
so
back, hardly reaching. So,
Like a Winnie the Pooh with a Phantom of the Opera mask. Like
Okay.
that's so fucking funny.
But also would have made the mask invulnerable, so no.
Yeah.
But like,
Even though we could have probably tried to break the mask because we can't hurt Snowbear, so we could have just hit him.
y'all
It
could
would
have
have
just.
been interesting to see
Y'all
if he
could've just
still have
swung
his
on-
powers on Snowbear.
True.
We don't know if he has
Is-
any powers. He
If
might have fucking shit.
then it would be confirmed that Snowbear can cast spells.
Imagine if he like
The
kept
mask
the voice and the
might-
personality, but got the intelligence of Snowbear. Fuck, dude.
The mask could
It's
just be full of shit, you guys. You know that? He could just not have any powers whatsoever. He could just only have the memories. And that's it.
Like
And
putting
stick to people.
Skeletor in the
He just has
patent
magical
and-
sticky powers.
Yeah, next time we see him, it's in prison. I was like, yeah, turns out I can't do it in anybody.
Guess you're right, guys.
Turns out it was just only
Wondering,
Caspian.
how did I get myself here?
I thought I was a badass revolutionary, but turns out I'm just a regular guy. Shit.
I'm just a
Turns out
nerd.
he's just a fucking mask. That's enchanted.
Turns out I'm just a history nerd. Fuck.
Guess I'm just a martyr now. Great.
But
Oh,
also, I'm going to get the mage that enchanted that thing, and I'm going to murder them. And then boom, solution, right? Right?
No, I don't think that's how it works.
You're just continuing his mission. He like already hates the mages, so
And I
Yeah.
can't believe you're like, hey, we can find you a mage then. Like, what? That's the one thing he hates.
well,
Not to dog on you, Robbie.
the
Thanks.
the
You're welcome.
storyline of items becoming somewhat sentient has been a thing in this campaign, and we're
I've
seeing
yeah.
it
noticed.
happen more and more.
Yeah, it's worrying.
So
Is the rock gonna become sentient?
it's just gonna get in a mouth. It's gonna be like, it's like
No.
fucking smells like
I thought-
cigarettes and ash.
I thought you were gonna.
Oh, I thought
make
it
a
was
worse
gonna sound
joke.
like Elmo.
I thought he was gonna sound
That
like
would be
The Rock.
worse.
That's just Tuco, Max.
Tickle me, Elmo.
Yeah, that's just Tuco.
That just took him. You gotta go higher with it.
No, Tuco's this.
No, Duka's scared he can go a bit higher, but Elmo's really high.
Yeah, see?
I can't go that high. Fuck, hold on.
Yes, you can.
Wait, let's not test. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Nice, very nice.
He can't talk like that. He could barely do snowboard.
I can try.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do
That's so
this.
accurate. That last one was accurate.
Tickle me, Elmo. Hi. Fuck you. Okay, so
Yep.
there we are. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, do the thing, everything. You know, follow us on Twitch.
Send me death threats over Instagram, please.
Send the death threats in the
Do not.
comments.
If you send my baby death threats, I
Wait.
Mm.
Hey.
Hey?
No death threats, please.
No, you're playing your character and you've made the story. You've added an extra layer to it. It's fun. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Layers.
Now it allows me to be a bit fucky wucky because before I was like, here we are. But now, interesting.
What? What do you mean?
I can't believe you
Yeah, like
admitted that,
you were-
like... No, she wasn't gonna put it on. Like, how dare
Honestly,
you say that in front of people
I did not want
and
to
make
happen
me feel like
in
a
the
fucking
background,
imbecile?
so it's never gonna happen. I didn't even
damn
think
it.
of it until you wanted to wear it. Honestly.
God damn it! No, you lying! Oh, I hate you. Oh.
Then you failed the
Oh
wisdom
my-
save. Jesus.
It's the narrative elements. It's the narrative elements. It's gonna work, guys. I promise. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so
No,
cool.
you just potentially murdered two of my favorite NPCs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And made my favorite NPC of the last campaign forever.
All right,
unhappy.
let's end this so I can dig a hole and I
Okay.
can
See
just
you
lay
later.
in it.
At least it's what he is.
Bye.
I'm just gonna be happy about that.